Catch me killer. Beats killer.
This is your boy N.O.R.E.
What up, is DJ EFN in English? Drink shit, baby!
And we're here with our good people from Cherry, Colorado.
Woo! Smells good in here.
It smells fantastic. I love the fact that you love the smell of weed.
I do like the smell of weed.
You don't smoke the weed.
I got a gift for you.
What the fuck?
Shit.
Hey, he stopped the show for this.
Yes. Half a Santa, because I got the hat.
Yeah, half a Santa.
My price just went up. 108,000.
It's snowing in this motherfucker.
Thank you, Santa.
It smells even better now.
Holy moly.
Really good.
It does smell better.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm not finished. I'm not finished.
Okay.
What else you got there?
You got more Super Duck OG, Daddy.
Don't ever call me daddy again, man.
But this is Cherry.
Get a bid.
In case you don't understand, this is Cherry. You understand? Cherry, Colorado.
Cherry picked, N.O.R.E.
Cherry picked. Did you understand that? You know what I mean?
It's cherry picked. Cherry Colorado. And it smells amazing.
Are you open it, yo?
By opening, Yala?
So, these are the brothers that own Cherry. They put it together. So, I'm going to ask you guys a question. Now it's federally, what is that called?
Almost, yeah.
Well, they're trying to decriminalize it.
Can we explain what does that mean?
So decriminalization is basically
Do
saying.
we have the mic? I don't feel like the mic.
Yeah.
I can hear.
So decriminalization is basically saying that we're not going to prosecute you for marijuana crimes. However, there's still a little bit of a long way to go. Like, they got to pass it. They truly have to pass it. So it's been approved, but now it's got to be passed.
Approved by the House?
By the House and the Senate.
But the big boys.
It has to pass.
It has to pass the Senate.
Yeah, it has to pass.
Right.
So it's a step forward.
And then each individual state decides after that, right?
They can legislate it to be different, not approve it, but on the federal level.
No, that would be huge. That would be a game changer.
Right. Does it mean it's going to be federally legal across state lines?
Right.
No, long way to go still.
So in
a tax issue, I would
Colorado, so that means they still could run up on your dispensary in Colorado?
They go
because of the feds.
Well, federally.
Yeah.
Not statewide.
Not statewide.
Not statewide, no.
Right. Have you guys ever had that problem?
No.
Knock on wood, no.
Yeah, let's not bring that problem.
Leave my people alone. I think it's too far. It's too far of a movement.
Right.
The movement's too far to go back. So, like, at one time, me and Anthony in 2014, I started in 2008, legally, medically in Colorado, but I think, like, back then in 2012 and stuff, we were nervous, but now it's 2020.
The industry is gone past that point.
You're the only guy I don't know that smokes weed, actually.
Talk that shit.
I just like the smell of it. I just like the smell of it.
What can we do to get you to cross over to the devils?
Nah, man. No, that's what I used to serve.
Give him a bunch of anxiety. So,
Nothing.
And a little later, bro. A little later in life.
Heroin, maybe?
No.
But this is if you're going to cross over, this is the best dink in the
Absolutely. I got it. If I'm gonna smoke cherry stuff.
Goddamn.
And Super Thug OG.
Did you see the hood therapy when we threw twin sneakers?
I did see that. I thought that was made for TV. That's real?
Yeah, that's real.
No, it's made for TV.
Made for TV real.
Continue where you going with it. I feel like, where's Twin? I need to look at your sneakers right now.
He's sharp today.
He's sharp.
I walked out the hotel, he put his foot out the car like this. Like,
Let me see your sneakers,
ready
brother.
to go today.
You said my name, bro?
Yeah, let me see your
Oh, they're
sneakers.
the white ones.
Let me see your sneakers.
Nah, we're looking right today.
Let me see your shit. Let me see your shit.
They're going on the top piece.
Today.
You're looking good today. All right, get the fuck about it. Yo, we love you, Twin. You gonna take steroids again? Start Monday?
I mean, he already did, right?
Let's take.
I mean, shit. I don't
I feel
know.
like really
What
gonna take
cycle are you
steroids
on
too.
right now? Let's just be honest.
I mean, I let the work speak for itself.
Let me big up to my brother Deuce. My brother Deuce has been here last year on his shit, but this year he opened up his own compound store.
Make some fucking noise.
And I talk about him and I brag about him when he's not around, but I gotta brag about him and talk about him when he is around, because that's what makes us real people. Deuce, I'm very proud of you, bro.
We all are, bro.
I'm proud of you. I really.
Make some more noise.
But let's take it back to Cherry right now. Cherry, y'all are white friends. Y'all are people to bring us
Queensborn.
Yeah, Queensborn. So y'all are friends to bring us to another level. So my purpose was like, yo, you know what? Let's create our own thing. Sure. But that was something that you guys came, we spoke, and you guys applied that. And let me just tell you something. We could have said anything with Super Thug OG.
Yep.
That's right.
Y'all took your time with me. And y'all said, no, I want you to be happy.
I mean, you smoked like 25 strains. You're like,
He was happy after that, for sure.
he's like, I don't even know what I want anymore.
So just jumping in there.
Go ahead.
Thanks for inviting us.
Yeah.
And then Cherry,
Fuck 2020.
Cherry, come
Let's go towards 21.
Right.
The strain is dropping 21. But I'm going to apologize.
Right.
We knew it took a long time.
No, okay.
But I'm apologizing to you because...
time.
Exactly. But
Ben said 30 days from seed to create it to like harvest. It takes like 90 to even create
But I
it.
love the fact that y'all guys took your time.
Yeah.
this is the one and only.
Wow.
Yep.
Like, so it starts here.
Wow.
It's yours.
Right.
It's here. It's your
No
family,
one has
right?
it.
Your family.
No one has it.
Yeah,
So
it has. We picking up everything, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
you
I'm here.
Okay,
I'm here
okay,
because I'm apologizing because
You don't gotta-
we could have done what everybody else does.
Right.
I'm not shitting on anybody's other brands.
Right.
Much success to everybody.
Right.
But we truly are, with you,
Right.
with this whole crew here, we grow it. We made it. He made it. He created your taste buds, the crew's taste buds.
And I think for me is like little
And
do
you pulled me to the side. You pulled me to the side. You was like, which strand did you wear?
Little do you know
Sorry,
is
yeah.
like I am such a fan of you. You
Thank
don't
you.
know that.
Thank
like
you.
I like respected you. I listened to you in my little car bumping. You don't even realize like 20 years later, like then you're like, hey, I'm gonna be doing a collab with my like idol / like respectable thing. That's dope. From a smoker to a smoker, I'd rather not do it with any other pothead than you do.
Straight up.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you go.
But
Yes. Okay.
no, but jumping back in there, it's like we could have just slapped anything on anything, and that's not what it's about.
You know, that's
It's gotta be
God
real.
bless you guys. But that's what what made me fall in love with you guys. Is yes, pause. We went to Colorado. We fell in love with every strand you guys had. We fell in love. And I'm sitting there like, damn, that could be Super Thug OG. This could be Super Thug OG. And y'all,
How do you pick? How do you pick when everything's so good?
Is I can't reveal exactly what I did, because that's just not.
It's your secret.
Yeah.
Plant science.
I can say it's gas on gas.
It's gas on gas.
Gas on gas.
So I picked 2 strands.
Right.
And these brothers looked at me in my face and said, you know what? We're not going to stop until we get it that way.
EFM, we invited everybody there.
Yes.
And we basically went old school. It's like the Pepsi challenge. Close your eyes and taste it.
Yes.
Tell me which one, this or that.
And I think Ching Bing was like a couple of strains deep and forgot the rest.
No, I'm gonna be honest. Ching Bing was no help at all.
Yeah, he took my hat.
He smoked everything. He's like, everything is great.
Everything is super
was great though. Everything was great.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
The dank though.
We just listened to your palate. You know, you tasted. You did the taste test. You told us what you liked.
Yes.
And you know, we put it behind what you said was what it needed to be. Yeah.
Number one.
Now redo. What's going on?
Welcome back, brother.
Welcome back. Yo, listen, you was on the legendary Mike
Oh, that was a major episode.
Yo, the comics talk about that shit all the time, bro.
And you were fat then.
You know what it was? Like the losing weight part of it is dope, but social media like motivates you.
hear
That
him?
shit. Yeah. Okay, all right. It's the social media that motivates you and shit. You know what I mean?
What social media told you was fat?
Of course, that's what they do. They
Not from the episode though, from before.
Not from the episode.
I've been fat way before that episode. It wasn't just the episode. Well, yeah, man, that shit was dope, man. Just being on it with Mike, man, and like the episode was dope all around, but I just had those moments on there that was dope.
Nah, it was an amazing episode.
That was amazing.
Thank you for being a part of that.
And you know what the crazy shit is? I thought you and Mike actually knew each other. I didn't know that y'all met each other.
And the crazy part about that, we met on the spot, but I felt it. I knew they was gonna roast me. You know what I mean?
That was great.
It's a comic thing.
You deserve to be.
But it was a fun roast. It wasn't like malicious or nothing.
No, it wasn't malicious, but it's a comic thing.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He says he's a comedian. Oh, let's test him on the show. You know what I mean? So I got it, but I wasn't ready for it. That's Mike.
Oh, you wasn't ready?
No, that's Mike, bro. Mike different.
I didn't know that.
Mike different,
you
bro.
were ready for it.
Not for Mike. I jumped on his homeboy. I got him. Mike. You can see on my face. I'm good. Go ahead. I'm good.
Yeah, he was fast with it.
Man, Mike's different, bro. Like his mind for comedy is just.
Because he called you a half a midget. He said you.
Bring it back. You remember it by.
You said you almost was a midget, but
he did the whole movement and shit.
Yo, that's where he kills it though.
Yo, you had the horn too. That's what fucked me up. For no reason. I was like, yo, the horn.
Because everything was funny.
Hey man, it was fun though, man. A lot of fun.
I had no idea y'all didn't know each other. I recognized that afterwards, and I looked at it. I said, "Damn, Reno and Mike Epps don't know each other at all."
Y'all been able to stay in contact after
Yeah,
that?
we talked after that. We actually talked about doing like some sketches and all that because of that situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, got that.
Let's have some
And just in case y'all don't know, Mike Booth is the head operation of Super Dog OG.
Number one shred, baby.
Most of the time, I don't even talk. It's just Booth because this guy is really a weed connoisseur.
The notes.
Yeah,
And this is a good dude. I've hit it off with you from the beginning. I love you.
Definitely,
dude.
yeah.
Good
I love
people,
it.
brother. Good people.
And we're going to pre-thank all your fans for Drink Champs, Super Thug fans.
Yes.
But the same thing with our Cherry fans, our Cherry Colorado fans. We're going to pre-thank them because we're going to select who gets it first, who's going to come in, get their pre-order out the door. But they're hard critics. When you see these comments about this strain or
they
that
take it serious,
brand,
man.
this state or that state,
About it. Yeah.
they're connoisseurs. We're not talking about just potheads. We're talking about connoisseurs.
Definitely.
Right. No, that's what I consider myself, a connoisseur.
Yeah, you are.
Yo, Redo. So what has been your life been different after you did Drink Champs?
What's been different?
Is it different?
Yeah. Because
it's been a lot different. Nobody roasts me, boy. That shit quiet. That shit quiet.
They know you ready. They know you ready.
I throw the haymaker.
That's just Mike Epps. That's it.
Yeah, that was it.
Don't you
y'all need to chill the fuck out. Nah, but just everything, man. Just like confidence wise, you know what I mean? Just being able to be up there with Mike and be able to rock, get to know him and just being in the circuit, you know what I mean?
Beautiful.
It's definitely
How
dope.
is the circuit these days?
It's slower because we just did a show in Atlanta. We did 6 shows over the weekend, but the crowd spread out now, so you're not getting as many people out. But it's the same, man. Everybody still want to laugh, So comedy is definitely dope, but we just can't wait for it to open back up.
Yeah. Doggie Diamonds in the building. Yo, can we switch seats? Can we switch seats? Can we have him say it, please? Well, no. But just move down. Just move down. No, just move down. Yeah.
I mean, switching seats is the same thing.
Well, get his Pico.
Nah, Doggie Diamonds in the fucking building. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry. I'm putting the energy all on you.
Hey, I'm with it. Whatever.
You're my favorite interviewer.
Thank you.
Period.
Out of everybody.
Let the
camera. Where the camera?
That's a big
Yes. Out of everybody.
You're my favorite interviewer, Doggie fucking Diamond.
Thank you.
He's been saying that for a long time.
What's my favorite interview?
Max B, baby. Come on, man. Come on, baby. But you want to go controversial immediately. That's what you just did. Because I'm going to be honest. That Max B interview, everybody hated you after that Max B interview. Let's keep it real. Am I lying?
Nah.
Dipset definitely. You definitely never got a
Jim Jones after that.
You never got a Dipset interview after that.
I got a Joel Santana. I got a Freaky Zeke. I got a Jim Jones. I got everybody.
So I'm wrong. It's me.
Yeah.
So why you say that? Why you think that though?
And I'm one of the only people to ask Jim Jones about Max B and he not flip out.
But let's bring it there.
Go ahead.
Right? We just seen French and Jim squash it.
Yeah.
Where was you at in that? Like, what was your feeling?
I think a lot of times niggas need to squash shit. Like, what do you really have beef for? If a nigga ain't fuck your girl, take your money, do something to your wife or your children, what you beefing for anyway? And most of the times we beef based off the comments. N.O.R.E might have said something. They say, yo, you see what N.O.R.E said about you? Like, nah, N.O.R.E can't say that about me. Then I want to take my little shot. Then they say, yo, you see what Doggie Diamonds said about you? It's the people that be egging that shit on, and then our ego make us feel like,
pride.
Nah, nigga can't try to play me. And then they looking at, now they got a show. You know what I'm saying? And then when I could have called you because you my fucking man and say, yo, N.O.R.E, what? And you be like, what the hell are you talking about?
You know Cherry, Colorado?
Nah,
this is Doggie Diamonds. This is one of the motherfuckers. Yeah. We got to make him on the team. We're gonna make him on the team. So
D-O-G-G-I-E, not Dougie.
Let's get into the Max B thing. Go ahead. Right? You went to Max B block, actually.
Yo, the shit was so weird, man. I love to tell the story because Fendi called me and said, do you want to interview Max B?
And Fendi, let's be clear.
To come up deep.
Fendi was the guy.
Nicki Minaj.
Gravy. Yes. And Fendi called. This is after he had the fight with the homie.
No, this is before that. Before that.
Okay.
Because I wasn't even there for that fight. We can talk about that shit too, but I don't really want to talk about no weird niggas either. Because niggas say what they gonna do to me on camera, but when you see me, why you gonna do it? Because once you tell the world you gonna do something to me, you also told police.
Right.
I don't want to fuck with police.
Right.
That's the only niggas we lose every time.
What we talking about? Because Fendi, who's the other guy we talking about?
I'm not even giving that nigga no light.
Okay, no problem.
That nigga sleeps somewhere.
Okay.
From that Fendi punch.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But
let's keep it moving.
The Max B thing, Fendi called me and said, you want to interview Max B? So I was like, where Jordan at? Because at this time, Jordan Tower was still doing the Come Up DVD. So I said, where Jordan at? He said, well, Jordan don't want to fuck with Max because he's scared of Jim Jones. So I was like, why are you scared of Jim Jones? Because Jim and them is running down on anybody that interviewed Max.
We love Jim Jones, by the way. Just so you know.
So I said, Melly.
Drink Champs alumni.
I said, Melly is my man, though.
Okay.
Female Matrix. Melly is my man. You know what I'm saying? That's my hood. So I'm gonna go do it. You know what I'm saying? So I went there. I went there in a hoopty. She had a dent on the side. It was a little purple car. We had to roll the windows down like that. I'm dead ass serious. And I'm looking for Max. I don't have his number, so I'm looking for Max. I go, where the fuck is this nigga Max at? This nigga come walking down the block, his hair blowing in the wind. I said,
He had a perm.
He had the perm. He
had a perm.
What's the nigga named Superfly? He came walking down the block like Priest. His hair blowing in the wind. I said, no, I know this nigga. I said, I know this ain't Max B. So he came with that. He had Dane Grease with him too. Shout out Dane Grease.
Dane Grease.
Dane Grease was there. And then we started the interview. And I didn't know he was gonna go there though. But I had to ask him critical questions. One of the things that I want everybody who do interviews to know, when you interview people who have beef, right? One of the things I always ask everybody is, what is it going to take to squash this shit? This man might say, yo, just keep my name out, just don't say nothing about me. Because a lot of niggas be looking for an out. So I try to give everybody an out. You know what Max B say? Somebody gotta die. And you see me say, nah, you don't really mean that. You can hear me say, nah, come on, man, you don't really mean that shit. He said other things in the interview that I cut out. Because one thing I got to rule is no women, no children. You're not going to talk about nobody's wife and nobody's kids on my camera. You say what you want about that man, because when you see that man, you got to handle that man as a man. But how a nigga wife going to fight you? How his children going to fight you? You know what I'm saying? So when he said what he said about, I was like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Remember one time I hit you, right?
Nah, I'm going to give you this. I don't know where you was going with yours.
Yeah.
But it was a time where Prodigy wrote the book.
Yes.
And I went off. And you know what you called me and told me?
And what I told you, right? I'm not putting that footage out.
I'm not going to put that footage out. And you never did.
Yeah.
Like, I blew up again.
Wait, hold up. So you blew up off of what he told you, but...
No, on my camera. I was with him in Jersey. He used to always pull up in Jersey. I used to meet him every time he hit the town. Right. He hit me, yo, I'm in Brooklyn. I got to come fuck with the Brooklyn nigga. So we used to go to Jersey. We used to go across the water to see him. And he was hit. That's Brooklyn saying for Jordan.
But just off the book, period.
Off the book, the
not off of what you already knew that was being told.
I was just getting up with him with my camera.
Right.
And he said some things on the camera, and I called him the next day and I said, yo, N.O.R.E, I ain't using none of that footage. He said,
why? You're talking
what
about
happened?
His footage?
Yeah, what he said.
Oh, okay.
He said, I said, N.O.R.E, I ain't using none of that footage. And he was like, why? I said, yo, you said some shit that
because you was in your feelings at that point.
Honorable man.
And I never, and I said, he said, yo, if you was somebody else, we ain't gonna say the other people's name. He said, yo, they to put that footage out, and I said, yo, my brotherhood with you is worth more than any views ever.
Absolutely, that's real. Yeah.
That was 7 to 8 years ago. So a lot of times when I do footage with people, and they say certain shit, I be like, yo, you ready to stand on that? Because when niggas see you, they gonna fuck you up. Because I know some niggas ain't built like that.
Right.
But you get in front of this camera and they want to start lying, and I be like, oh, you gonna get your ass, because I'm gonna put the footage out. Like I did an interview with another nigga, he got cold feet. And I respected it because I knew that he couldn't win. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's what it is with a lot of that. But
so when someone tells you you saying cold feet, but are they telling you straight up? They're like, please don't put that out.
Yeah, I won't put it out.
Okay. Never. So that's what they're saying. When you say cold feet,
shout out to Sticky Fingers too. Sticky know what I'm talking about.
Let me just say
Sticky
something.
another one. Sticky another one. Sticky got some shit.
This is why you're honorable.
Hold on. Let him finish the Sticky Fingers.
Sticky. Shout out to Sticky Fingers. Sticky went crazy one night. Sticky went so crazy that Fredjo was like, yo, you gotta give me that tape. And rest in peace, my brother.
Telling you that.
No, rest in peace to my brother, Mike Beck. Mike Beck was there. Mike Beck said, you ain't getting that tape. Because me and Beck was, you know what I'm saying, that was my brother. We was always together. So me and Beck was together. And Beck was like, yo, you ain't getting that tape.
Right.
So I ain't even have to say nothing. Fred was like, yo, I gotta get that tape. Mike Beck was like, yo, you're not getting that tape. So don't even ask him for it. You're not getting it. Sticky said, but then the next day, Sticky hit me, was like, yo, Fredjo was telling me I wilded out last night. Could you please not put the footage out? I said, yo, nah, you got my word as a man. I ain't gonna put the footage out. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't put it out because, again, I know where shit gonna go. Once we start dealing with niggas' egos and niggas' emotions, when you say some shit about a man, that shit gonna go there. You know what I'm saying? But niggas be quick to blame the interviewers and the media outlets. But you said that shit, nigga. I didn't tell you to say that shit.
What you think about what's going on with Vlad TV right now?
Didn't I tell you this shit 15 years ago?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
But let's tell the
Yeah.
people.
So my thing was with this. We black, and it's black and Spanish people in this culture. Poor white people did add on to this culture. I will never act like they didn't. From the Bronx, it was poor white people in that shit.
Poor white people been part of hip hop
I used to say,
from the
yo,
beginning.
man,
Of course, that's a fact.
I don't know. I feel like this nigga's interrogating people. I don't feel like he's really asking questions because one thing, every interview you ever see me do, always talk about the music. Right. You're not gonna get on my camera because you stabbed somebody. What the fuck that got to do with the music? That's not the culture. Right. The culture starts with the music. So even if you tell me, yo, I stabbed 64 people in 3 days, when your new record coming out? Right. I see people go on these platforms, but I don't see people talking about the music. That's what brings us all together. That's why we love N.O.R.E. That's why we love you as a DJ. Yeah, it's all about the music. So when I seen him doing certain shit, I was like, yo, he gonna send somebody to hell. Niggas is gonna get bagged fucking with him. And then
you said this 15 years ago.
15 years ago.
Vlad TV is like damn near feds.
Facts. I said that.
And now everyone is realizing.
So my homie Kareem Johnson said to me, he called me one day, he said, King, you have been vindicated. You know what that means? No. Because what you said 15 years ago came to fruition and now can't nobody call you a hater. Because you was right. Listen, you said it before on Twitter. I don't think y'all know how smart Doggie Diamonds is.
I did.
I'm a motherfucker who sit back because I know when to jump in. You always, sometimes you gotta get quiet and you so loud in your silence. Some niggas talk, you wanna talk. Nah, me, I sit back, I do the knowledge. I be like, yo, hold on, what the fuck going on? Like when you walk in the room, you scour the room, you look around the room. You ain't gonna just come sit down with, I don't know him. Right. So I got a people. So even in the landscape.
That's my guy right there.
Yeah. That's
Cherry Colorado. In case you don't know. You're safe, you're good. It's great. It's great people right here.
The point I'm making is that when you go into shit and you dealing with this because everybody got a media outlet now, and I don't like that shit. I'm gonna keep it real with you because niggas used to call me a clown when I had a camera. But he never said it in my face, but they be like, oh, this nigga go with this camera. Now everybody got a camera, and I really feel like everybody doing that shit because they on your dick. And I'm gonna keep it real with you.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't like it. I don't like it. Yes, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't like it. Because
Doggie Diamonds came to see me in the W Hotel on 32nd Street and Madison Avenue and said, I don't know what the fuck a podcast is. Why the fuck is everybody doing the podcast?
Yeah, like what the fuck is going on? Because the issue that I have was I used to get this, and they painted a narrative that he only interviewed old, washed up rappers. Right? That's what they used to say about me. You could go look at my name in forums, but I'm like, hold on. Smooth the Hustler made broken language. He can never be washed up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tragedy, look, you called me one day and said, yo, that interview you did with Trage made me fuck with Trage again. So for that, I brought CNN and Tragedy together. I got
this nigga memory is fantastic.
I don't drink this smoke. You understand what I'm saying? So you trying to tell me Cormega sit down with me? And Cormega said, this is why I fuck with you, because I asked Cormega, I said, yo, Mega, why is it that every time they always ask you about Nas, but they never ask Nas about you? And he said, you know, I fuck with you because they not gonna make me the Frazier to his Ali. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, remember what I told you a long time ago? I said, yo, N.O.R.E, always be careful with your opponent. Cause you don't want to be tied to certain niggas. You understand what I'm saying? Like you can't say Doggie Diamonds and this nigga. That nigga ain't shit. Put me, if I got beef, I want beef with Charlamagne. I want beef with somebody that's up that them saying my name is gonna help. Oh shit, that nigga said my name. That's you can't this bum ass nigga with you on YouTube.
You don't want beef with Rito.
Who?
You don't want beef with Rito.
I don't want beef with nobody. Look, and Charlamagne is my dude, but I'm just saying why.
And you signed our heart.
We did a deal for the Gangsta Chronicle.
Goddamn, make some money.
Oh man,
Wait a minute.
You didn't know I executive produced the Gangsta Chronicle?
That's dope.
I thought you had a deal with our heart through your Doggie Diamonds imprint.
Gangsta Chronicles.
Gangsta Chronicles with the West Coast guys.
Yeah. And we gotta do Gangsta Chronicles.
I executive produced that show. Shout out to the homie N.O.R.E. Still. That's my partner. And our podcast network is called Digital Soapbox Network.
I blew up Gangsta Chronicles.
Yeah.
I'm the guy that said, I love that.
Adam 22.
I was like, damn. You really know your shit, yo.
See, when you do journalism the right way, you study everything.
Right.
Like, I was the kid reading the album credits.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
because people don't know it's a difference between a producer and a beat maker. It would say, yo, beat done by Teddy Riley, percussion played by Eddie F.
And all the writers and publishers.
Percussion played by Eddie F. Drum programming done. You understand what I'm saying? That's and Teddy Riley is the producer because he made the record, but then you have beat makers now, and they think beat makers and producers the same thing. It's not. So when people say Puffy ain't no producer, yes he is. He's the one who produced the record to the record label. Right. He's the one that coordinated the record.
Because producing means all of that.
Exactly.
Yes, right.
So Puffy's not a producer. Neither is Quincy Jones.
Right. Absolutely.
But per definition. So Quincy Jones is a producer, so is Puffy.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie, this is the easiest interview I ever did.
Well, you know I talk for a living too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Cherry Colorado!
Cherry Colorado!
Like I'm gonna be real with you. I'm just happy, really, to be in your presence. Because one day you hit me up and you said to me, "Yo, I feel like I haven't been a real friend to you," and that shit.
Yeah, you remember
that shit bothered me because I'm like, damn, like.
Because can I interrupt you?
I'll be quiet. It's your show.
Because you gave me a platform when it was necessary.
And a good bell game.
And a good bell game. And I wanted to give you this platform when it was necessary. So when I said that to you, damn, I really, really appreciate you remembering that.
Yeah, I remember everything.
If I had something to give back, this is the time to do it.
Yes.
Drink Champs is your platform.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Just in case you don't know that. And I haven't been so intimate of you know, focusing and saying that because I wanted to say it in front of your face. I wanted to say it in your face because that interview particularly, you could have Vlad TV me. You could have, like, whatever it was, I was just mad at Prodigy at that time. And you called me like a man and said, yo, N.O.R.E.
I'm not using that footage.
That's dope.
We're not going to do that one.
Yeah, because, motherfucker, I don't want to see my man go to jail.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, because that's fuck the footage. You know what I'm saying? That shit was on the DVT. That shit is gone. You know what I'm saying? I call and say, no, we not doing that. So anybody else would be like, I got some crazy footage. Because you know how we be like, oh shit, he just said some shit. Like when we do an interview and you say something, I already got my headline the next day. I already got that. Because for the record, I started the headlines.
Okay.
In media. The headlines. At one point, if you go back 10 years ago, before Forbes DVD, because people be forgetting, I'm Forbes DVD too. I helped start that. So before that, it would say, new Sky Zoo interview. I started the Sky Zoo speaks about such and such.
Right.
Because the headline, when you read the newspaper, if it say Joe Biden, what am I reading this for? So I looked at like National Enquirer. I don't do clickbait. If you said it, nigga, you gotta be ready to stand on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I might paraphrase a little bit because in YouTube you only got 100 characters.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? It's SEO purposes. I ain't giving y'all too much and shit. I'll give it to y'all behind the scenes. But for SEO purposes, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do that. But I started the headlines because when you look at, you know what? Let me tell this story being that I'm here. I got started in this business because I did the Come Up DVD. And I knew I could get all this footage because you gotta remember a lot of these rappers I grew up with. I knew these niggas for a long time. Like Uncle Murder was my artist. Biggie coming to my house every day. Little Kim in my house every day. Sean Price, Tech from Smith & Wesson, Aguilar, Matty C.
This is real
These niggas
shit.
coming to my crib. I'm 16,
Super Brooklyn.
15 years old with a studio in my house. You know what I'm saying?
And you big at the time too. You're not the skinny guy you are now.
I was 300 pounds at the time.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I used to be 300 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So all these people is coming to my crib. So when I could get this footage, I sent out a mass email. I sent one to all hip hop DX. Remember hiphopgame.com. hiphopsite.com, undergroundhiphop.com, and I say, hey, my name is Doggie Diamonds. I could get all these interviews with these artists, and they all dub me. Nobody answered me.
Wow.
But they used to have, Immortal Technique interview. And I said to Rec, I said, nah, we can't just put out interviews. We have to title it something. He was like, yeah, you're right. But he was like, we got to come up with the craziest fucking titles. Shout out to M-Rec, you know what I'm saying? He's like, we got to come up with the craziest fucking titles.
That's your partner.
Yeah, and Forbes DVD, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So what happened was, when we started Forbes, we was forced to. Because we ain't had no outlet. We coming from the internet, it's transitioning from DVD to the internet. Right. This is before World Star, who started off my back too. Yo, everything that I said.
Jordan Tower.
Q and Jordan Tower, you know what I'm saying? But and then it's a nigga named.
Rest in peace, Q.
Yeah, I don't fuck with Q, you know what I'm saying? So I don't, you know what I'm saying? I just don't, because I feel
rest
like.
in peace.
Yeah, because I feel, and I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like in life, right? When a person fuck with your money, they fucking with your children's inheritance.
It's like your legacy, yeah.
I'm trying to build generational wealth. Right. It's not gonna come off of interviews. It's not gonna come off no podcast. It comes from a lot of dealing. So when niggas make calls behind the scenes and do certain shit to do all that, you become an enemy, not to me, you become an enemy to my family, because I can't tell my little cousin, yo, you can't get shit for Christmas because this nigga took my video down. Or this nigga...
I just want to be clear. Are we saying that about Q? You saying
yes, the niggas used to fucking cover... you don't remember they used to cover Forbes DVD?
Yeah.
And put World Star over it? Why are you doing that? Why would you do that? It's not your footage. I'm in the Pissy Projects in East New York. I'm in Left Rack, remember? Yes. I'm in QB.
Right.
Look, ask Capone what happened. Me and my cousin pulled up. Capone was like, yo, if you got that on you, you can put that down, you good. Okay. We went to the car, put that down. Because that's how we roll. So I'm like, yo, I used to take risks and take chances going to all these projects, and you steal my footage. I never got robbed on the street. How a nigga gonna rob me on the internet? I never got robbed on the street. So why are you doing that? Then when I speak to you, because I believe everything could be reconciled. Everything could, like, again, if I didn't fuck your girl, but you taking money from me and I'm telling you how you hurting me. Like, yo, bro, then you pass the buck, and I try to explain to him, my nigga.
My bad, Ralph, this is so deep.
My nigga, I try to explain to him, my nigga, if I go into Burger King and you the manager of the Burger King, you can't tell me the workers is doing this, that, and the third. You the fucking manager.
Right.
Fire them niggas or stop it. So when you turn your head, now I got a problem with you. You know what I'm saying? So, again, bless the dead. I don't wish death on nobody unless you my enemy. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not a motherfucker who be like, yo, pray for my enemy. Nah, fuck that. Where do we get that from? Once you become my enemy, you're my enemy.
Right.
Don't be my enemy. That's why I keep telling niggas. You always say to niggas, y'all don't want no problems. I'm a tough enemy, I'm telling you. And there's no statute of limitation on the ass whooping. If I owe you, eventually I gotta pay you one day.
So let me ask you. Your Max B interview might have been the most controversial
of all time.
It might have been the most whatever. Was it Dipset drama after that?
Nah, no.
Really?
No.
Get out of here.
Well, I'ma say this. I'm a man, and I believe in accountability and responsibility.
Accountability and
responsibility. And that means, right, when you do some things, if you have no malicious intent.
Yo, Diego, I'm looking directly at y'all. Y'all got the, yes, you, Rod, and motherfucking Chingman cousin got the relax.
Look, if you do some shit and you have no malicious intent in what you're doing, like if I do something in EFN, you feel a way about it. Right. And you hit me and say, yo, Doggie, I say, damn, EFN? Now, I didn't even realize I did that shit. My bad, I apologize. Because there was no malicious intent. Right. But when I duck your phone calls and I act like I don't know, so
it confirms the bullshit.
It confirms the bullshit. Because I'm looking, I'm like, yo, I know EFN about to hit me. So with the Dipset, I didn't have no Dipset issues at all.
So you saying that Jim Jones and them called you afterwards?
I interviewed them after that. I interviewed Jim Jones after that. And go on Forbes DVD. Again, I'm the only person to ask. If you ask Jim Jones about Max B, he tends to go crazy.
Yeah.
I got. Now he just did on Jenny Boom Boom. He did? Yes.
Oh yeah.
How proud was you of the French squash? French and seeing him and French together.
I guess it's cool, but I would rather see. I love the music Max and Jim made. Ain't nothing fucking with that shit, man. And for the music, sometimes the music, the culture is more important than
That's
shit.
the reason why we all here.
But yeah, but I'm gonna keep it real with you. Max B did violate a lot though. When you talk about a man-woman. You understand what I'm saying? So Max has to atone for that. He has to go to that man and that woman and say, yo, I apologize, I'm wrong. Even though we don't do no music, I'm still wrong. You know what I'm saying? But you can only forgive somebody when they ask for forgiveness though. You know that, right?
Yeah.
That's why I don't forgive people. You can only forgive somebody for asking for forgiveness because if they don't ask for forgiveness, that means they'll do that shit again. They never said sorry. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't be like, oh, I do think for the dummy though. You know what thinking for the dummy is, right?
No.
Thinking for the dummy is if I go outside, this nigga dumb, I got the heat on me, I can shoot him in his head and kill him, but he's so stupid, he don't know he about to die. So I'm gonna think for him and just keep walking. Cause he's dumb. He got a death wish. One time we was in Farragut, me and my cousin. My cousin had a Mac 10.
My cousin's from Farragut.
Yeah, my cousin over there. He had, what you had, Tad?
The Nina and the Mac.
Yeah, we had a Nina, we had the two Macs, right? We had two Mac 10s.
Let's take it there.
Two Mac 11s.
Take
We had a 9.
Everybody knows what the Nina is. Take 9.
No, it's a regular 9. Regular 9. So he had a 9. We had two Mac 10s. We dipped out on my other cousins messing with some chicks. We walking through the project. Some niggas like, yo, who the fuck is these niggas? We all bust out laughing. Cause I'm like, yo, we could kill these niggas and kill these bitches too. Cause we don't really know them like that. We want to get away. So again, we thinking for the dummy because you can do that, kill these niggas, and now you on the run forever. And I ain't trying to be on the run eating like you.
Right, no.
This water?
No, yeah. Let's make some noise for fucking Doggie Diamonds, goddamn. You know, so I don't know if you know, this is Cherry, Colorado.
What's Cherry, Colorado?
This is my people's.
Okay.
I did a shirt that he has on, a Super Thug OG.
Okay.
We did a deal together. We got a strain together.
Finally.
And I'm gonna be honest, it's probably one of the best moves we ever made. These guys are very official. They did not want to care or rush in this shit. We sat there and we did this. So do you smoke marijuana or no?
Hell no, I never smoked in my life.
Never. How about CBD?
Nah, I ain't smoking shit.
Not smoking.
I never smoked in my life. I quit drinking in 2002.
Why'd you stop drinking?
Cheers to you, bro.
Because my best friend got killed when I was 17. My best friend Juicy, who started everything with me, he got killed when I was 17. Actually, I found him in Brooklyn Hospital under a sheet. And ever since then, we was just getting fucking drunk every day. And then one day, I realized I was depressed. And I'm like, yo. And I drank a fifth of Hennessy for Dolo and didn't get drunk. I said, well, where do I go from here now?
Jesus.
So I said, you know what? That's it. I quit. I ain't drinking no more. That was 2002. He said, I'm not drinking no weed. So people said to me, they say, yo, how you gonna go on Drink Champs you don't drink? I said, it's called Drink Champs, not Liquor Champs.
Exactly.
You can drink water, you can drink whatever you want.
Whatever the fuck you want. We the Drink Champs.
No, but honestly, I would like to tell you this to your face. I'm sorry. I'd like to tell you this to your face because you're one of the reasons why I started Drink Champs. I don't necessarily agree with you all the time.
I'm an asshole.
You're an asshole. Yes, you are.
I love it.
But I love the accountability you take. I love the fact that you face it face on. And if it wasn't for you, there would not be a Drink Champ.
Say that again to the camera. Where's the camera at?
Because I look at you, and this is me and you. You my friend in real life. Like I really call you. We really talk. We be on the phone for hours.
You was getting on your weight loss journey.
Yes.
I'm like, yo, no, you can't be eating that shit.
Yeah. No, you're my number one. You're my number one.
Yeah.
So, but the fact is, your integrity in life makes me always wanna show you love. Makes me always wanna, and like I know that because I follow you on all platforms.
Crazy. You don't follow me on Instagram though.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't. Put them on the spot. Look your shit up.
All right, I'm following you today. All right, listen. I thought I did, but I did. All right, no problem. But I follow you on Twitter.
Yeah. You know I don't give a fuck on Twitter.
And you be wild on Twitter. And I'm sitting back and I'm like, all right, cool. I know the people know once I retweet this guy.
Yeah.
It's a problem. So I'll do it anyway.
You know why, N.O.R.E? I don't like people playing the role of gatekeepers from our people. Don't do that to our people. You a delegate. You ain't even the boss. You can get fired. Don't try to hold the door to who could come in and out, and you ain't even in the door yourself. You standing in front of the door.
Ours.
You know what I'm saying? People tell me before, yo, you just give away so much game. You just tell it. Go on my YouTube right now, Doggie Diamonds TV. I just told artists what they need to do before they pay artists a feature, and I'm not no artist.
Right.
You know what I said to do? Get some paperwork. You know why? Because you do this feature with this nigga, and he'll say, I ain't clearing it.
Right.
And you gave him $10,000, and he don't got to clear it. But if you get paperwork from him, he has to clear it. And if you get a video, even if he can't do a video, get a video of him in the booth doing the verse.
Right.
Take that video off the iPhone and put it in your video. You know what I'm saying? But get it on paperwork, because the nigga be like, oh, nah, somebody hacked my email, they stole the verse, I never did that with you. I go for the underdog because I know what it's like for nobody to put me on.
Hello. Make some noise for that.
You know what I'm saying? So I really like to see people, I like to, when people win, I clap the loudest. I'm in the front clapping. Because I know what it's like to get the championship ring. I got 10 of them. You know what I'm saying? I've been in this shit for 25 years. I used to DJ for Roxanne Shante when I was 15. Did you know that? Pascal.
You my man's baby moms.
Yeah.
You win.
Ask Benzino. Benzino took me on tour when I was 15. When Benzino used to come to Brooklyn.
Call him Benzino right now.
Listen. When Benzino used to come to Brooklyn for his photo shoots, his video shoots or whatever, I need something to hold me down. I was like 15 years old going to his video shoot strapped to hold Benzino down. So when people say shit about Benzino, I say, nah, fuck you. That man took me on a road. The dude you talking about, I don't know who you talking about. All I know is my older brother.
Nah, Zeno's a good dude.
And don't say nothing in my face about him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the super duper big homie. You know what I'm saying?
Zeno's not picking up?
Yeah. I got a lot of
Try it again, man.
It's connected. Doggie Diamonds is over there.
He's working out, bro. This guy don't stop.
What he say?
I ain't gonna lie. Hold on.
Yo, what's going on? Yo, I'm telling them, I'm on Drink Chance, and I'm telling them, Zeno that's my big brother. You know what I'm saying? Since 91. I was like 15 years old, you know what I'm saying? And he took me on a tour, and we got some other stories that we can't say on the camera, but he took me on a tour, and he said, the almighty RSO, he said to me, you on my bus. You can't be around none of these other pussy niggas here. You gotta stay with me. And I was on the bus, stayed the whole tour, you know what I'm saying? And this man right here, and I was telling him, we used to come to them BK, yo, I need something for my video shoot. Yo, I'll be right there, you know what I'm saying? And I was a little kid, you know what I'm saying? But that's why when people say shit about Benzino, I'll be like, fuck you, that's my man. Don't say it in my face. Because I'm going to fight for him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, it's always love. You the big bro, you know what I'm saying? Since Ray Dog. Benzino got introduced later, since Ray Dog, you know what I'm saying? Yo. Exactly. So let you finish your workout. We holla. He gonna N.O.R.E.
You gotta relax, man. Gotta relax. Oh, you know what I talked about earlier? Let's leave it alone. We talk to you later. Yeah. But you gotta relax, man. Every time you're in the gym, every time, what are you doing? You gotta leave that boys alone, my brother. I love you. Did I say boys? Out loud? Did I say that? I did. No.
You said it now.
Yeah, right. Edit that.
No, we don't edit nothing. We don't edit.
Oh, I don't eat this time of life. Yeah, intermittent fasting.
Intermittent fasting?
Yeah, I don't eat after 2 or 3 p.m. in the afternoon.
So you on the Funk Master Flex shit?
I don't know what. Now I ain't getting no fucking lipo. I don't know what that nigga on. I don't know what that nigga on. Nah, real men. Listen, I'm going to the gym. and I'm a diet. I'm not getting no lipo. But what I do,
I knew he was gonna take the bait. That's why I threw it.
But you know we could go like, listen. You know, for me, I don't give a fuck about none of these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Truthfully, like, I'm officially real outside nigga. And
you grew up with Big in them niggas.
Yeah,
like, you grew up with Biggie Smalls, Little Kim. Like you know all of them.
Yeah, and we from the same neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? We from the same neighborhood, and you know it's funny because I wasn't originally supposed to get along with you. You know that, right?
No, because you is from the opposite.
So I always was like, yo, fuck that nigga.
Junior Mafia?
Yeah. I was supposed to because
you is from the ops, man.
Yeah, because I love.
But it's been crazy how close they are to Junior Mafia. Seeing that.
We love you. We love each other.
It's the wildest thing.
You know what's fucked up about that? And we love Daz and Corrupt.
No, yeah. That shows you how it was.
But that lets you know that real niggas.
That's
good.
Yeah.
Can get past anything, real.
I'm gonna tell you. I know the nigga standing right here. My first time in LA. Not my first time, friend. My first time being checked in LA. We go to the Nego Hotel. DMX gives everybody $100 shot of Hennessy Paradise. We have no idea what this is. Niggas is hitting like, this is hard. Hennessy Paradise. DMX brings us outside and says, listen, the dogs just gotta watch the dog. If the dogs is around the dog and no one watches the dog, then the dog is okay. I'm looking like, fuck this nigga.
Talking about
The Yala understood everything he said. Bro, Deuce said, what he meant was, you can't go outside by yourself.
Yo, you translate?
Deuce looked and said, cause I'm looking, and then DMX walks away, right? So DMX walks away, and I go, and Deuce says, I understood everything he fucking said. So mind you, I wanted to like make fun of DMX, but I can't, cause Deuce understood it. Deuce said, this is what he fucking said. You can't go outside by yourself at all. Every time you come downstairs, you want with one of us, but DMX said, the dog with the dogs. It was amazing. It was amazing.
When the Hot 97 shit happened, I was, you know, it's so deep. I knew Inga since she was like 8 years old too.
You saying Inga like
Foxy Brown, guys.
Say Foxy Brown, please. Yes.
Gavin, and that's my people. Like I just spoke to Gavin like 3 days ago. All that shit is my neighborhood. Like that's like a hub of Lil Kim is on this side, Biggie and them is this side. I'm in the middle. Inga, Lil Foxy Brown, because it's hard for me to call her. It's really, really hard. You know,
you have to call her Foxy Brown
for the people. So Inga, Gavin, and you know that I was the first group. My group, the Little Bastards, was the first group signed with Trackmasters before all y'all.
Wow. Oh yeah. Y'all ain't make it nowhere.
Yeah, we didn't. Yeah. Because Coachella had lost their distribution. Yeah. And it was a label called Living Large under Tommy Boy. And it folded. So on that label was us, Scoob and Scrap, and YZ, the artist, was on it.
YZ made it as a media.
Oh yeah.
Made it as media.
Oh, and before listen, when we talk about media, shout out to the father who I bow to every time I see him, Ralph McDaniels. Every time I see Ralph McDaniels, I bow because this the man. That's the man that at 3 o'clock when we was outside after school fighting, like yo, I'm gonna fuck you up later. V&B coming on. I'm going in the house, and we go watch Video Music Box. That's the first time I saw Nas. The EPK he did. That's the first time I saw Nas. Classic Concepts used to shoot a lot of videos. That's him and the Big Kid, Lionel C. Martin. You know what I'm saying? Do you know it's a video for Big Daddy Kane, Young Gifted and Black?
Young Gifted and Black?
Look it up on YouTube. Wow. You know that's DMX with a hood at too, right? Done by the Toonheads, my man Cooch. I'm a hip-hop historian, you gotta forgive me. I know we could go with the chain all the way down, but that ended up being
you want some Pearl?
What is that?
Pearl.
I don't know what that is. Oh, hand
Those are clean hands.
I'm gonna give you Pearl. You just Pearl dust.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, Tone is from Atlantic Terminal.
Keith Louise, Papa Chief.
Yeah, 18.
Ralph, you want some Pearl?
Sure.
Yeah,
Get some Pearl.
Tone,
Sometimes you just gotta give Pearl.
Listen, Red Hot Lover Tone, we call him JoJo.
Red Hot Lover Tone.
We call him JoJo.
Talking about Trackmaster Tone.
First person living at 560 State Street.
And he's from
Atlantic Terminals.
That's a Brooklyn guy.
18C, yes.
So you saying the building that Jay-Z lived at, you said 560 State Street.
Oh, they moved there from Tone. Tone was there first.
So Tone lived there before Jay-Z?
Before Lord Jamal, before everybody.
Lord Jamal too?
Yes. 560 State Street. First person. The Barclays wasn't even there. Because I went to Sarah J. Well, I went up to Sarah J. I ain't never go in. I ain't never attend. But that was around the corner. Yeah. And that's,
you identified now?
Yeah, no, I never went to school. I'm a high school dropout, right?
But you identified
I don't got
now?
a GED or nothing. No GED or nothing.
But you identified now?
Yeah. I mean, Brooklyn ain't what it used to be.
You get robbed and get a coffee at the same place.
Yeah, because it's still robberies going on out there. You know what I'm saying? That's never going to change. You know what I'm saying? But in that area, you know, like I said, my area was so dope because then we started getting imports. Common moved around there. Erykah Badu moved around there.
Common moved to Brooklyn?
Yeah, Common live in Brooklyn. He live on 4th Street.
Yeah. Common Sense.
Common Sense.
The rapper.
Yes, lived in Brooklyn. We live in Erykah. Over Mashur, right? Over Mashur, yeah. So Common lived around there. J. Rue the Damager moved around there.
But J. Rue wasn't originally Brooklyn?
But he moved on my side though.
He was East
New York.
But he moved on my side though.
Yeah.
So Iron Solomon.
J. Rue the Damager path forward is like this.
Yeah.
J. Rue was in Germany right now, I think.
Yeah.
So it used to be so deep. When I used to see these rappers in my hood, and I would say, nah, he good. You know what I'm saying? Leave it. Because niggas always, you know, here's Brooklyn, niggas want to rob everybody. It'd be like, nah, leave that nigga alone, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if I should put this out there, but
put it out there.
One time, shout out to Grand Avenue. That's all my niggas, Grand Avenue.
That's where Ivy Square Mall is at?
No,
that's down the block? No.
That's that. Grand Avenue. One time, let's just say niggas got robbed in my hood. Shout out to Matty C from Loud Records.
I know Matty C. White guy.
Yes.
Yeah, Matty C. He signed Biggie, didn't he? Sign Biggie?
He helped get Biggie signed.
And the unsigned hype joint.
He lived on Grand Avenue, the backside, and they just made it a little rough for him out there one day. I just say that, and he called me, and I took, you know, I used to walk him home every day, and I ain't even really shitting on him, but it's real. And my thing is, anything that come out of my mouth, it's not to play you, it's just to show how much love I have for him. Matty C never gave me a record deal. He never even helped me. This time I have music. But I don't like when niggas get getting picked on. So I walked them, and I was like, yo, man, you see this nigga right here? This is my man right here. You know what I'm saying? But other niggas got robbed out there, though. I ain't gonna put them out. In
Brooklyn?
In Brooklyn.
Of course.
Stripped the nigga to his drawers. Maybe Matty C will tell you that.
I don't know where to go with this.
Wherever you want to go. But shit happen though. Niggas get robbed every day.
I feel like you're 12 seconds away from saying who was this guy.
I'm media trained, bro.
Oh yeah. I can't trick you. You said.
No, you can't trick me.
You caught me my tricks.
Yeah.
You're my OG. Like in that sense, I would love to tell you that to your face.
Thank you.
Your face. You my OG.
Yo, you know what's funny? Remember I told you one day. I said, yo, N.O.R.E, why the fuck you don't do hooks no more, man?
You did.
You ill with the hooks.
You did.
Yo, do you know Iced Out Medallion? I play that shit so fucking. That's in my gym playlist. You know what I'm saying? That's in my gym playlist. Because I was like, who the fuck is this? My Cuban Connection, Flexing, Wild, and Sipping Coffee.
You know I like it. Cuban Connection.
It was the cadence. It was the cadence. You know what I'm saying? It was the cadence. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, this kid Noriega is nice. You know what I'm saying? And I was like,
I'm ill on the hooks. You saying?
You ill? You did pun shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but
I deserve more credit for the punch.
You should do more hooks, man. You should do more hooks.
Did I just pat myself on the back if no one actually realized it?
Come on, man.
You're supposed to.
Come on, man. Let's go.
But my thing is, you are a unique talent because I feel like the light was never on you. Tragedy Gaddafi is my favorite rapper from Queensbridge. I want to say that on record. That's my favorite rapper from Queensbridge.
You're a real nigga.
Going back
Why?
to intelligent hoodlum nigga.
No, the Killer Kids.
Okay.
Wow.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm a hip hop historian. So reason why
I respect
when the nigga said, I got the mind, I was like, what the fuck he just say? Because we in Brooklyn, all we know is we don't want no knowledge of self. We don't want no knowledge of self. Shit, what the fuck he talking about?
Right.
Y'all trying to kick knowledge?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So when he said that, I was like, oh, but I'm a big fan of Marley Marl. Marl, it's three people that when they say who's your biggest influences, it's three people. Ralph McDaniels first.
God bless you.
Marley Marl second.
God bless you.
And Pete Rock.
Those are great
God
influences,
bless you.
bro.
So on the media side,
Great three influences.
on the media side, Ralph McDaniels, because he's the father of media. He's before Hot Tracks. He's before UMVT Raps. He's the first one.
Right.
Let's just show love to Ralph.
Yes, yes.
And say not only we need him, we need Drink Champs, the tunnel version of him, and just tunnel stories.
You know what's funny with him though, because every time I see him, I bow and he laugh, and I say, "Yo."
Pharrell bowed to me the other day. I didn't like it.
But he's supposed to though, because you changed his life.
That's true. That's true.
You changed his life though.
Facts.
Get that. No, but look, he's supposed to bow you. He's supposed to bow to you because if you didn't rhyme to
It was
Super,
long overdue.
listen,
bro.
if you didn't rhyme to Super Thug, you took a chance on somebody that he probably got doors slammed in his face. This nigga wrote Zuma Zuma Zoom for Teddy Riley and got no burn.
Yep.
We covered that story.
So what I'm saying is that you put him on, not Teddy Riley, because this is what I was saying about the gatekeeper shit. Not saying Teddy Riley.
You know, I'll be
a lot
honest.
of times people keep you under the wing forever.
I'll be honest with you, Doggie Diamonds. Pharrell's my favorite producer.
Okay.
I don't care. If I have one last beat to pick on Earth, and it was between him and Dr. Dre, I'm picking Pharrell.
Nothing was big too. I like that.
I'm picking Pharrell over any fucking body.
Yeah.
The thing about it is, sometimes I don't gotta understand your chemistry. What makes you great? If we can stand together and be great together, fuck it. I just can't. I don't need to understand your chemistry. I don't need to understand anything. As long as you're gonna show up. If you show up, I'm good.
But see, but you know what though? What I'm saying is that,
and to me, Pharrell's the greatest producer of all time.
As men, sometimes we don't give each other room to grow.
No. I want you to acknowledge what I just said.
Pharrell is his greatest producer for you.
He's
he gave you a first smash hit. He better be.
Listen. Is everybody acknowledging what I said?
Yeah, it's for you. Yeah.
Let him say what he's about to say.
Let me finish what I'm about to say.
Let him say that though.
Yeah.
That's a big thing.
Pharrell is the greatest fucking producer of all fucking times.
What I'm saying is that as men, we don't give each other room to grow. How we stand, how we stood before people, we gotta be like that forever. In the eyes of people. So when you start doing your thing, I don't be like, nigga N.O.R.E not calling me, double my calls. Yo, that nigga got to a different tax bracket. He's doing things that he's successful at. What the fuck he gonna be on the phone with me for just talking about nothing? That man is busy. And I respect that. How many times I call you?
But I keep in touch with you.
But this is what I'm saying, but I don't beat you down because yo, that man is busy, and I respect that. So I've always been the type of nigga, when I see one of my people doing something, I smile.
I respect that.
Reason why? Because of what you said. I be like, yo, I know my influence is there. I'ma live forever. I'm immortal. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm waiting for you to finish because
I'm
about to clap.
Yeah, I'm immortal.
I didn't know what you just dropping jewels everywhere.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm immortal. So you gotta be happy for your friends. And I told my cousin Tad and my brother Trife, I said, yo, sometimes niggas, if they can't share your success, they don't want you to have it either. And my thing is, yo, my nigga, again, I pop champagne. I've been in the business since I was a child. I wasn't even supposed to be in the Muse. I wasn't supposed to be in home base. I wasn't supposed to be there. And I had limos going to St. James picking Biggie up, my limo.
Floss, I love it.
And taking him and Nino Brown. You know what I'm saying? To home base after it turned from Kilimanjaro. You know what I'm saying? The muse was Mars. And I wasn't even supposed to be in there. And I'm drinking Cisco before I leave the block, and I'm going to motherfucking the Muse, and I'm fighting everybody.
You know I love Cisco.
Yeah, I used to make Cisco in St. Ives. I ain't gonna.
Oh man,
that's the type of nigga you was?
Yeah, I was that type of nigga.
Cisco in St. Ives?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you a foul nigga.
And I stopped.
That was the last thing before the last year.
I literally just taste that.
And my thing,
that wasn't
I wanted to share with the world why I don't drink or smoke.
Okay.
Also, my father suffered from substance abuse problems.
God bless. We didn't know you was going there.
And my father, I'm his child. So some things is hereditary. Addiction could be hereditary. And then seeing some of the things he went through, we go through the same shit. You're my father, but I'm your child. Right. So when you go through something, I see it. So I seen him smoke crack when crack first hit. I seen him smoke coke. I seen him sniff coke. I seen him do all of that. So I wanted to be like the good father that I remember. I never wanted to be like the crackhead. I wanted to be like the smart guy, the guy with the good penmanship, the guy that anything I asked him, he knew everything. You know what I'm saying? So I said, you know what? I never smoked. And I'm going to tell you why I never smoked too, because I ain't like the look on niggas' face after they got high. I'd be like, yo, y'all niggas look mad stupid. That's how I used to be like, yo. And then I remember chicks used to be like this. I'm like, yo, so we supposed to fuck these chicks that look like this now? Like I said, I quit drinking because my older brother was an alcoholic. And I used to always pop shit. Yo, you always drunk. He say, what about you? And I'd be like, damn. You know, look, when you point a finger, right? It's three of them pointing back at you.
Oh shit.
They said it again?
When you point a finger, it's three of them pointing back at you.
That's real shit.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times you can't be judgmental if you do that same shit.
It's hypocritical.
Yeah, and we all hypocritical to a certain extent, but some of us be campaigning. Yo, niggas, all niggas gotta say sometimes is like, but what about you? You be like, damn, why you bringing up old shit? You know what I'm saying? So when my brother, one day I was just like, yo, I can't be drinking no more. I can't. And then I went through a deep ass depression.
Let me ask you one more thing. I think we touched on it earlier, but I want to elaborate and articulate already. Is Vlad TV cool for our culture?
All right. This is going to be deep because this. I said this on Twitter the other day, at Doggie Diamonds. Sometimes people want to remove people.
Cancel culture?
They want to remove people who contributed to
or
arts.
cancer.
They want to remove people who contribute to the arts, the knowledge, and the music, and replace it with nothing. So if we take Vlad away, unfortunately, there's no Lord Jamar podcast. He's brand new being punked up to get beat down. That's it. That's all you are. Because he gave you a platform to where, what the fuck Lord Jamar about to say? And Lord Jamar is my favorite rapper in Brand Nubian. No, Grand Poobah invented swag rap. Could we clap for that?
Yeah.
Grand Poobah.
I agree with everything you said, but I can't agree with.
Would it be a Y'all Mean podcast if it wasn't?
Yeah, I can't agree.
Would it be a Y'all Mean podcast if it wasn't for Vlad?
I'm the person that called Lord Jamar myself. And
because you know him, but would the masses know who he is without Vlad TV?
It's a great point.
Or talking. We knew him as a rapper.
Yo, why did Chick May not keep rolling? What is Chick May doing? What are you doing?
I had to do it. Mr. Lee took my seat, bro. Oh, now you blaming
me? Yeah, Mr. Lee took your seat. Chick May, Mr. Lee took your seat.
Well,
so I don't think it would be that. And to keep it all the way real, this is the shit that a lot of niggas don't touch on. Yo. To keep it real, it's just the shit a lot of people don't touch on, and I have to touch on it because I'm on a big platform. My song was the one holding him down when he was doing fuck shit. So how much accountability?
Vlad down? So let me say this something real quick.
Can I tell you about my Vlad confrontation?
Look, can I say something real quick before that?
It's kind of crazy.
I just want to say that.
Damn.
The culture, and when I say the culture, it's like it's convoluted.
Yes.
Holds down platforms like that because it wants to see bullshit. And that's the problem, first and foremost.
Why is it traffic?
Why is there traffic?
Why is there traffic on the highways?
Like Jerry String.
No, why is there traffic on the highways? You know why? Because it's not the car accident. The car accident is on the side of the road. It's everybody looking at it.
Absolutely.
Everybody want to see if somebody's
Absolutely.
head is on the floor. We love gore. We all watch Faces of Death.
Yep.
We love fuck shit.
Faces of Death.
So cancer,
That's a
yeah. So cancer has to live in a negative environment.
Right.
If your body is if your body and your mind, your spirit, and your body is positive, cancer will go away.
Right.
It's when you give up.
Yep.
That's when you die. So unfortunately, it started with World Star, who I used to battle them like a motherfucker too.
And they changed a lot.
And they changed. Well, I don't even know.
No, they changed a lot. They changed a lot. Shout out to World Star.
Yeah,
They changed a lot.
I can't listen. I'm gonna be real with you.
in death.
If you my enemy in life, you my enemy in death. That shit never goes away. It never goes away. I'm from.
I respect that.
Cause I'm not fake. I'm not gonna show up at your funeral like this is my nigga, and then when everybody look, ha, you bitch. I'm not like that. I feel bad for people's children and their family because I know what it's like to lose somebody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm respectful to them, but I don't know how to be fake. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So again, back to what I was saying was, when Vlad used to do a lot of fuck shit, and niggas want to put his head out, he would call my song, and my song would call niggas, and niggas respected him, but niggas ain't never fucked Vlad up because of my song. Like when I had my confrontation with Vlad in front of Milk River in Brooklyn, I'm home in Brooklyn. I can't be touched in Brooklyn nowhere. I don't give a fuck where I'm at. So I was interviewing Charlie Clips, and Vlad
from you know.
Yeah, the battle rapper.
Okay.
Yeah, and Wildin' Out.
Yeah.
Vlad walks on my camera. Now, this is when I lost all the weight, so maybe he didn't know it was me. So I look from behind my camera, I'm like, yo, Vlad, why you don't fuck with me? He said, oh shit, Doggie Diamonds. Yeah, because you be talking shit. Pause. Who the fuck you talking to? But he had my song and another dude with him, so I think he felt strong. He learned that day. I don't give a fuck if it's 10 niggas. I got jumped before. Like that shit just don't even mean nothing to me. I done got stabbed, jumped, shot at, that shit don't mean nothing. But I'm not, with all due respect, I never let no white boy talk to me crazy, ever in my life. Because we used to knock y'all out and dig y'all pockets in Midtown. You understand what I'm saying? So if you think you live because you with him, I'ma show you that I don't give a fuck who you with. Because if you wasn't with him, would you talk to me like that? You understand what I'm saying? And all I asked you, why you don't fuck with me? And I said, I don't fuck with you because you a bitch ass nigga. And
He said to you, you don't fuck with me.
No, I told him, I said, why you don't fuck with me?
You don't fuck with
Because
me.
people was telling me behind the scenes that he was kicking my back in. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning kicking my back in means, oh, don't fuck with Doggie Diamonds, he's racist. Because everybody's black power now. Remember, I was on that shit a long time ago.
Oh, you was considered racist?
Yeah.
I've never heard of this.
This is what I'm saying,
Get
man.
out of here.
Listen, your name enters rooms, your feet never will enter.
Wow, that's what they was spreading about you.
Yeah, so I had a situation where I was trying to work on something with Complex because he tried to buy Forbes DVD from us before.
Vlad did.
Vlad, he tried to buy it. And so did Dat Piff tried to buy it too. And we wouldn't sell it, you know what I'm saying? So when he said that, I told him, I said, yo, I be talking shit because I think you a bitch ass nigga and I think you're a fucking culture vulture. To his face as a man, right on Atlantic. And somebody else filmed the footage. So he called me the next day, my song called me like, yo, what's good? I said, yo, that nigga is pussy. Like, I don't fuck with that nigga. You know what I'm saying? That nigga did a lot of shit to me. He said, yo, I didn't know all this. Could I get you on the phone with him? I talk to anybody. Because again, anything could be
resolved by you.
We talk,
by
like man to man to man. Don't send your delegate. Bosses speak to bosses. You know what I'm saying? I'm not speaking to no flunkies. So when my son called me, the respect that I had for him, I spoke to Vlad. And he said, yo, what's the problem? And he said, yo, used to say I was gay, used to call me a fag. I said, I never said that. I interviewed Lady Luck, and she said she think you gay. Because at one point, remember, he used to always ask people about gay mafia. And I remember Vlad, that was his shtick for a while. He used to always ask who you think is gay, what about the gay rapper and all this shit he used to do.
Oh yeah, okay.
So Lady Luck,
Wendy Williams shit.
Yeah, so Lady Luck, and I don't even fuck with Lady Luck, but that's another shit. Lady Luck was like, well, I think he's gay because he's always asking about gay shit. So he put it on me. So I said, I never said you was gay, bro. When did I say you was gay? But I said, I do know that you was fucking up shit behind the scenes for me. And that's why I said what I said to you. So he was like, yo, nah, because he had me blocked and shit like that. Niggas be thinking blocking me on Twitter means something. Joe Budden got me blocked too. Shout out to Joe Budden. But see, look, this is reciprocity.
I'm calling Joe Budden right now.
Look, this is reciprocity. When him and Charlemagne did the year-end review, they said I had the best interview of the year when I interviewed Tribe Gangsta.
Because I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he got me blocked.
We talk about you behind your back.
Yeah, I used to go ahead. I used to
in
troll
the Illuminati meetings.
I used to troll him. I used to troll him.
You been to the Illuminati meetings?
I've never been to Illuminati.
I understood why he blocked me though, because I used to fucking troll him though. Like Joe Budden was the first reality TV.
You would have blocked him.
Nah, I don't be blocking people.
I'm saying you would have.
I just invite a nigga to the Frank stand, or I just tell the motherfucker, yo.
No, I don't invite nobody to the Frank stand.
Not my Frank stand. Our Frank stand. I always tell a nigga to eat a dick. Because nowadays, if you tell a nigga to suck a dick, some of these niggas be like, okay, anyway. So nah, you can't be telling niggas to suck a dick. You know what I'm saying? You can't be telling niggas to suck your dick, because niggas be like, word? Yeah, you can't do that.
I don't know where this interview was going.
It went backwards.
He declined me.
Yeah.
He declined you?
No, not yet.
No, not yet.
Like literally.
It feels like I'm declined.
Yeah, but again, he blocked me. And I used to fuck with him because I'm a big fan of Ransom too. I love Ransom. So Ransom and Joe Budden.
This is why you're an evil person.
Why?
Because you see how you just put that together?
I love Ransom.
But you do know.
I was being an asshole.
Yeah, you were being an asshole.
I wasn't, but see, I'm accountable.
You do know that Ransom was the guy that was known to show up at Joe Budden's house.
Facts, yeah.
That's what he's known for.
Yeah.
So how can you be cool with both? Oh, shit.
Well, as media, I could be cool with anybody. But
Calling back? That's me calling back? I don't need to call
yeah. As media, I could be cool. I'm supposed to be cool with everybody. Right. When I do have favoritism, I let it be known in the interview first. And
you have a lot of favoritism, and I love it.
I do, but I've never done an interview with
I've
never done an interview with somebody and then give the other side a chance to rebuttal.
Meaning?
That if Noriega says, fuck this person, and if this person call me and say, yo, fuck N.O.R.E, I want to get on your camera, I don't be like, first thing I'm going to do is say, nah, N.O.R.E's my man, could I get you on the phone with
But why? You think you starting the drama? You think you keeping it going?
Nah, because everybody, see, I interviewed the underdog. I was interviewing niggas when they didn't want to hear from these niggas. Again, they said I only interview old, washed-up rappers.
Meaning, all right, let's just address the elephant in the room. Mac, this is one of your best legendary interviews.
Max B, yes.
And I don't know what he said. He's like, oh, I touched it in Miami.
Yeah, but I cut that out, though.
But it came out.
Not in that interview, nope.
How did that part come out?
That's a different interview. He did say something on camera, and I stopped the camera, and I told him, we not doing that.
Beautiful.
You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful.
He said something. At this time, Jordan Tower was the editor.
So now you and Jordan Towers is working together.
No, I'm doing all the interviews.
And Jordan,
and I have to give it to him to edit. And then eventually I became the editor of the Come Up DVD.
Woo. People need to hear this.
Yeah, I became the editor of the Come Up DVD and all the... Man, we lost all them DVDs in the streets. You had Smack, you had Sub-Zero. Man, when I started doing interviews for the Come Up, and shout out, I'm a shout out Freeze, even though he said shit about me I didn't like.
Sub-Zero?
Yeah, Sub-Zero.
What did Sub-Zero say?
Freeze, he said that I'm the one who filmed him and Fendi fighting and I wasn't even there. What are you talking about? I wasn't even there.
That's a great fight, by the way.
Yeah, but my thing is this, and this is what I want to say to the world. I think he needs to move on with his life, right?
Sub-Zero.
Because if you're talking about something that happened with me and you in 2009, what have you done in 11 years? You can like a nigga can't take me back to old beef that the scab heals. Because when you take me back to that, you pick the scab and
let's just keep it real.
Yeah, go ahead.
Did you film that?
No, I didn't. That was in Harlem.
Yeah, it was 145th Street.
Yeah, I didn't film that.
So it was a Harlem nigga that filmed that.
It was the niggas in the store. That shit was on a flip phone back then. If you could look at it, it was flip phone footage. I didn't put that out. But my relationship with Fendi, because when Fendi will only do my platform.
Yes.
Fendi.
So you can understand where he's coming from.
Yeah, but I spoke to him on the phone though as a man though.
Sub-Zero.
Yeah, and I told him I don't want no problem with you. And if it's a problem, I'll come to your crib right now.
But I thought you put the footage out.
No, I didn't.
Let me just. I gotta keep it 100.
Keep it,
Because I followed your platform.
Yeah, I didn't.
I still follow your platform.
Yes, I didn't put that out.
And at that time.
Nah, I didn't put that out.
When I felt like you posted it. Did you post it on your
Definitely
platform?
Posted it.
Okay, all right. You posted it.
Because again, what niggas used to say to me, I did a podcast called The Mistakes I Made. The biggest mistakes I made is that I always worried about my friends, and some of my friends never worried about me. So I always would try to have integrity, and then niggas would hit me with that, come on, you a street nigga. You shouldn't be doing that. Okay, so Academics is not a street nigga, right? He could do whatever the fuck he want and become a millionaire, and I can't do certain shit. So I'm supposed to be broke with y'all bum ass niggas because I'm a street nigga. But then the first thing you throw in my face is that Academics passed you. He's bigger than you. He passed me. He's bigger than me because he's a fucking sucker. And if I become a sucker, right? Now you like, oh, you on some sucker shit. So you got to hold me to this nigga shit, this nigga standards that don't even exist. So that's why that's the biggest mistakes I made. So everybody that's starting a podcast, everybody that's getting into media, because all y'all niggas is doing it.
Everybody.
So
I put you on the podcast.
Yeah.
I put you on the podcast.
You told me what a podcast was.
I put you on the podcast.
But look though, podcasting. No, you did. Podcasting is audio. Stop going on YouTube talking about
Thank you. You got a YouTube show. Audio only.
You got a YouTube show. You do not have a podcast. If your shit is not on iTunes, Spotify, I ain't giving all of you. Yeah,
Please
you don't
stop.
have a podcast. You have a fucking YouTube show.
Yeah.
And salute to y'all.
You know we got the hood therapy joint. We throw your sneakers away. Let me check your sneakers out.
Oh, okay.
Let me make sure you're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
That's what's happening.
I don't know what this is.
You throwing sneakers away?
No, you pass. You pass.
Dude, you throwing sneakers away, bro?
They Pumas.
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you why.
But we give you your money back. We throw your sneakers away, but we give you your money. Like we
What
pay
the fuck
you.
I'm supposed to walk out here with?
Nothing. This is what we do.
That's some jail shit. Fuck that. Fuck that, dude.
It's gonna be a brawl in this motherfucker. Yeah, I ain't
That's some jail shit. I ain't with that,
Part of
bro.
the show. Part of the show.
But look though.
If you come wrong, look. A lot of y'all, I'm looking at y'all.
Yeah,
man.
fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. We fighting right now, bro.
Yo, but look though.
I'm gonna check your sneakers, man. What the fuck's up with you?
I got on Timberlands, nigga. I'm from New York, from Philadelphia.
I don't like those Timberlands, man. You out of here.
Those pads, that's double sole.
This is not the double soul is foul.
You got a piece of gum on there. You out of here, bro.
Yeah.
But we throw niggas sneakers away.
Yo, but you know it's funny though. Even with fashion, I feel like a lot of the fashion people never embraced us.
Embrace hip hop.
Embrace niggas. You got hip hop. Yeah, you got hip hop and you got niggas, but because see, people make hip hop black culture. That's a part of black culture. It's not black culture. We got other shit that we do. You know what I'm saying? We got other shit that we do. We got a lot of doctors, scientists, lawyers, and we're not just athletes and rappers. You know what I'm saying? So we contributed to a lot. We invented a lot of this shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of them never really embraced us. We made, when the Migos make Versace, they should be the first people saying, hold up, Drake jumped on that? Oh, nah, y'all got clothes for the rest of y'all life.
Right.
But they don't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I respected Tommy Hilfiger for doing that shit for Grand Pooba. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly did he do? Yeah, what exactly?
I think he gave him some clothes. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he didn't give him a deal?
I don't think. See, this is pre-deals.
Right.
If you go to a motherfucking it was called Simon's in Brownsville. It turned into S&D, but you'll get robbed on picking. Like, this is a fact. When you go in there and Carl Kanai gave you clothes back then, he didn't give like Tupac and them deals neither.
No, right, but Hilfiger, there was some controversy with Hilfiger though.
Yeah, I don't really know too much.
Yeah, there was some fucked up shit with Hilfiger. I mean, I don't know it off top, but there was some shit.
But with that shit, we got to start using our power that we have. Like you can mention something and motherfuckers is going to buy that shit. You know what I'm saying? And we supporting shit and they be like, yo, nah, we don't want them wearing our clothes, we don't want this. But then we the first nigga to say, yo, I got this watch and you ain't got this. And I be like, yeah, but the niggas that you bought that shit from don't even like you. So you're a fucking idiot. I got
this watch. I don't think these niggas that I bought it from like me.
Because you know why though? N.O.R.E, because a lot of times we base success off of materialism.
I was trying to be funny.
We base success off of materialism.
That's why.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
if a motherfucker got credit, he could buy anything. But that don't mean he's successful though. Successful to me was losing 120 pounds. I'm a success story. You understand what I'm saying? It's not about a dollar amount, it's that I put another 20, 30 years on my life. So when niggas say, yo, Doggie...
And this is 40-day reset?
Nah, that was... Yeah, because you know that's only 40 days. But you gotta tinker, you gotta continue, you gotta do different things. Yeah. So I didn't diet, I changed my life. You know what I'm saying? I changed my life. And when you go through, you know, sometimes people look at a caterpillar and say that shit is ugly as hell. But that caterpillar becomes a butterfly.
Definitely does.
So what I did was I went into a cocoon. I just came out a whole new nigga. Remember the first time I saw you? I remember seeing, I don't even want to mention his name because fuck him, but I remember seeing this dude. He was like, yo, where the rest of you at? And I was like, yo, that shit is gone. And the weight had nothing to do with my body. It was the weight that was lifted off my mind. Once I was able to...
You like Rakim right now. Doggie Diamonds alternative. Rakim.
Once I was able to alleviate...
I don't even need Rakim at this point, nigga. Like,
we definitely need Rakim.
You do need Rakim.
Sorry.
But once I was able to alleviate the weight off my mind, everything else started falling. Like, and that's why I try to tell people, certain shit grow into place, but sometimes you block your own blessing.
All right,
you know
so this is where we're going to tell you to stop blocking your blessings. We got Super Thug OG.
Okay.
From Cherry, Colorado. Let's make some noise for No. But you don't smoke. Never smoke.
I never even.
How about a gummy?
I'm not doing that.
How about a gummy?
You're not doing it. A gummy.
A gummy.
A gummy.
A gummy. I like it the way you say that.
Like I told you, I don't do certain shit because
at all.
Yo, stop it, sonny.
I'm cherry picking.
Yo, this is not a crop that you can just pick.
I don't drink or smoke because again, it's a culture that it became a subculture with that shit too, where motherfuckers think that they gotta get high, but you really depressed, nigga. When you come down off your high and your alcohol, you still sad as a motherfucker, so that's why you get high again. Yep. Some people get high because they get high, but the youth.
I respect that.
But the youth, I'm seeing dudes.
The youth now is different because
that's the point I'm making.
They're doing a different type of getting high. They're doing a high
everything.
To die.
They're doing everything.
Yeah, they want to die.
Yeah, like I remember.
I want to get high.
Because they say YOLO,
we don't want
right?
to die.
No, why? Because they say YOLO, right? They say you only live once, right?
Yeah.
But you only die once. You live every day. You only die one time.
Girls, you gotta relax. It's y'all guys.
Yeah, you only die one time. You live every day.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? And once you come out of the mental death, that's the biggest death. Because some motherfuckers I call them walkers. You're walking around brainless like a motherfucker.
Those are the lean people.
Lean? Yeah, lean. Mr. Lean
We
people?
be selling lean though, so you
Mr. Lean.
But N.O.R.E. bust it though.
Marijuana is great.
Bust it. I tell
he sells
everybody.
lean, so I
tell everybody, get therapy. Get therapy. Get therapy. I got therapy. Hell yeah.
Therapy is not easy for everybody to like acknowledge.
Super Thug is therapy,
The reason why I got therapy, my cousin right here, I think, how old was I, 14? You got shot. 14 years old, he got shot right in front of me.
Wow.
Like niggas shot at all of us and hit him. That's my first cousin. We in the same room. He got a sister. He fuck with the sister. I fuck with the others. Like that's how close. So how do you as a child see all this traumatic shit and then act like everything is normal? It's not normal for me to go outside and step in over dog shit. It's not normal for niggas to dump blunt guts on the floor. It's not normal.
I just want to throw this out there. Is your therapist white?
Yes, he was.
Yes, all right.
And then it was a black woman.
Make some noise for your therapist.
And then it was a black woman.
It doesn't matter. How did you eventually say, I'm going to get a therapist, and how did you get a therapist?
Well, I realized.
Well, you already said how.
Yeah,
Why?
Well, I realized one day, I was sad as a motherfucker.
Right.
I was just completely sad. And I used to conquer sadness.
But how do you know you're sad?
Because I'm crying.
That's a great question. That's a great question.
Because you're crying. You're literally crying tears.
Right.
And what the fuck are you crying for? So your endorphins and your serotonin is so low that you can't even, you're just sad.
Right.
So when you're happy and you laugh, you release endorphins. And that makes your serotonin level go up.
Right.
You ain't nothing funny no more.
Yo, tell them.
You mad at the world. I remember I wanted to get a tattoo like the crunch sign, and I wanted that shit to say mad at the world, and I wanted the shit squeezed in the earth. You know what I'm saying? I wanted that shit because I was just mad at everybody. I didn't understand, why is my mother not here? They killed my best friend. You know what I'm saying? Like all this shit that I'm doing, I credit to him. He's the first person to believe in me, and y'all killed him, and I can't even kill a nigga who killed him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know who he is. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know where he is. So you sad and you try to drink it away. One thing with us, we try to drink it away, we try to smoke it away, we try to fuck it away, or we start oppressing people. So I had to say to myself, like, damn, look what I'm doing to people. Because I'm fucked up. Yeah. So when I was going through my shit, I used to say I would not wish depression on my worst enemy. Because it was times I contemplated jumping out the window. And the only reason why I never jumped, because I had enough sense to know that shit was going to hurt if I don't die.
But how do you acknowledge you have depression to start with?
Because I started crying for nothing every day.
So that's where
and I
you
laid in
knew.
bed for 2 years.
Okay.
Never got out of bed. My ex-chick kicked me out because she didn't understand. And at first I was like, fuck her. But then I kind of understand, like, maybe she wasn't strong enough to go through that shit. You know what I'm saying? I still say fuck you though, but you know what I'm saying? Maybe she wasn't strong enough to go through that shit.
Right.
So
you want fuck her?
Yeah, fuck her.
Yeah, fuck her.
Yeah, fuck her. You know what I'm saying? So
come on, you don't have to jump into that one.
I want to jump in.
Yeah. So
what's her name? Let's just go.
Her name is Bitch.
Her name is Bitch.
Her name is Bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Charlie definitely likes her. Because that's Charlie's best friend.
Because so from being depressed, right?
From the minute I met Charlie, I knew a bitch hurt his feelings.
Yeah, you're so on point with that.
From the minute I met him, he was like,
Charlie there?
I hate bitches. Like,
So the reason why I suggest therapy EFN is because if you
went too far.
If you tell
relax.
If you tell your man something in confidence, your man got a man who got a man who got a man, 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 who got a homegirl. So now the whole room told
you
told one person.
You done fucked up.
But and then when he get mad at you, he gonna be like, my nigga, but you the one who got left at Hershey Park when you was little and you still fucked up off that. You like, damn, my nigga, I told you. So when they get angry, they put your business out there. When you tell a therapist, they're going to tell you how to cope with these things, and they're never gonna spread your business.
Suppose.
Amongst themselves.
Yeah, because they do case studies, you know what I'm saying? So it's not that I hold in shit, but I tell people what I think they need to know. And if it's something that's plaguing me, I will talk to a professional before I talk to somebody and niggas be pillow talking too, man. You tell a nigga some shit he done told us good because that's his wife. And he think, because I'll never tell a female, my man, but you know my man just broke up with his girl, right? Fuck I'm telling you that for? Niggas be pillow talking. So I don't even like tell certain niggas that I know. I ain't telling that nigga shit because he talk to his chick too much.
Same mean you gotta be the worst roller ever. Come on, bro.
I thought you were calling it
pillow talk. Yeah, pillow talk. So I tell everybody, get therapy, man. The shit that we seen in the hood, a soldier would get diagnosed with PTSD.
Absolutely.
Like,
we all got PTSD.
Definitely. We all do. Like
that's the problem.
But the shit made me violent. Like very, very violent. Like we would go outside and say, we would be like, let's go fuck somebody up. That's serious. Let's go fuck somebody up. Let's go catch wreck.
To let out that energy, bro.
And we would just go outside and fuck anybody up. But I'll target.
At the Cheesecake Factory.
I don't know nothing about that. I
feel like you beat people up at the Cheesecake Factory,
bro.
Yeah,
I don't think so, bro.
No?
What the fuck is the Cheesecake Factory?
I doubt it, bro.
I'm just fucking bugging.
Yeah. So the aggression was let out through violence, and we would only beat grown ass men up though. We wouldn't fuck with women, no elderly, no children, but a grown ass man. You know, I was this size when I was 18. This exact weight and everything when I was 18. So I want to see if I hit hard. So now it's like, yo, you hit like a bitch. You had to hit him twice to drop him. So now we having contests to see, yo, he got a one-hitter quitter. My man Nut, he had a dead hand. He had no feeling in his hand. Nigga like 14. Nigga Nut punched concrete before, right? Punched concrete in my face. So when the music came though, and this is what I love about hip hop, when the music bug hit us, that's when we stopped being so violent, because now you in the studio. Now at 16 years old, I went to Sam Ash and bought equipment.
That's like Sam Goody.
Guitar Center. It's more
Guitar
like Guitar
Center,
Center. Yeah. So I went and bought equipment. So now I'm in the crib making beats all day. You know what I'm saying? But when we not making beats, we like, yo, let's go fuck somebody up and come back and do this beat. Then it was like, nah, I'm not going to fuck nobody up because I don't know this equipment.
Let's finish this beat.
And when my friend got killed, I would have been with him if I wasn't in the crib making the beat. You know what I'm saying? Because we was inseparable. The only time we wasn't together was when that nigga was in the shower and I in the bathroom and vice versa. But other than that, again, he got a girl, she got a sister or a friend. You go here, I go here. His mother was like, yo, y'all inseparable. You know what I'm saying? And I even picked out his clothes that he wore in the casket. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I found him in Brooklyn Hospital under a sheet, and I had to call his mother and tell her, yo, Juicy is dead, and I don't know why. I found him. You understand what I'm saying? And this is when I'm 15, 16 years old. So ever since then, it's like, yo, somebody got to get it. I don't know who. And then you start drinking, and you start doing shit. You start doing women wrong, and then you realize you're a part of the problem with women. Right. Because me, I was foul. I spit in a female face. I was foul. You know what I'm saying?
Spit in the bitch's face?
I spit right in their face. Look, and maybe 4 years ago, I called a female that I spit on her face, and I told her I was sorry.
Wow.
Because I did some shit as a kid. Look, I did some shit as a kid, and I'm a man now.
What happened?
And I have to atone for the shit that I did as a kid, because I spitting in your face, that shit could have psychologically fucked you up. And again, going through what I've gone through, I started to realize how I was oppressing certain people and how I did certain shit. We beat this dude ass in front of a church, and he was screaming. And he had 50 cents in his pocket. 2 quarters, right, in front of a church. We whipped his ass on the church steps. And I remember we used to call it Forum Voltron. 3 of y'all go this way, 3 of y'all go that way, and we gonna meet him. So if he try to run that way, y'all right there, we right there. And we beat his ass. He had 50 cents, and the screams always replay in my head. And ever since that day, I was like, yo, I ain't doing this shit no more. We can't be robbing niggas. Let's go to Midtown and rob the white people. And we watched Mississippi burning one day, and that's when we was like, yo, hold on. Why are we doing this shit to our people? He had 50 cents. Let's go to Midtown. And then you go to Midtown Manhattan, and in Brooklyn, you know, we dig pockets. You know what I'm saying? That's what we did. So we dig your pocket. We knew the
Diamond District.
Diamond District, yeah. We knew when you got paid. We knew when you got paid. And
that's the whole pocket off?
What I like, rip your whole fucking pocket off. You know what I'm saying? Rip your whole pocket off. And then my other man, Half, rest in peace, he started getting sophisticated. He would go to the restaurant and go use the bathroom and go to coat check. The coats is hanging up and bang everybody's coat. Brooklyn niggas, I ain't, you know, Crooklyn.
So y'all different type of grimy. Let's make some noise for y'all.
Yeah.
I didn't even hear that. But you ever met Half a Mil?
Nah, but I loved his music so much. Yo, I loved his music so much. It was the rhyme. Knowledge the Green Wallies. When he said that shit, I said, whoa. And then I found out he was from Brooklyn. I'm Brooklyn biased.
Yeah,
if you're a Brooklyn rapper,
yeah.
I love you. Young, old. You know what I'm saying? Young and old. I'm Brooklyn biased because I know what it's like to grow up in that rough ass place. And it is some pussy parts of Brooklyn. Like, I never like when rappers be like, yo, we shooting a video in Brooklyn. And I'll be like, yo, where he at? And they be like, yo, we in Williamsburg. Nigga, you ain't in Brooklyn, you in Williamsburg. Get the fuck out of here. That ain't North 4th. That ain't Brooklyn. Cut it out. You know what I'm saying? Stop doing that. All you rappers that come say, yo, we shooting a video in Brooklyn. If you're not on Fulton Street, if you're not on Pickin', if you're not on New Lots, if you're not on these main avenues. You're not in Brooklyn.
I shot a video in front of Cheesecake Factory. Was I seafood, y'all?
Ain't no Cheesecake Factory in Brooklyn.
Juniors.
No,
Super seafood.
Was I seafood, y'all?
That's a landmark. You're kind of supposed to, but
okay,
it could get funky over
That's
there.
it.
You did it. You did. What year was this?
I'm about to do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with you.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with you. Holy moly, guacamole. Yo, I want to say this. Cherry, Colorado. Let's make some noise.
Before I go there, I do have to say one thing.
Yes, please.
To a lot of my friends who passed away, this shit is dedicated to y'all, me being here.
Yes.
So that's Juicy, that's Half, that's Tank, that's Roach.
I want to big up JB.
Cool V. It's so many that I lost, but these are the people that I mentioned that used to always say, yo, do that shit, do that shit, do that shit.
Media.
Everything, because I never wanted to get on camera. I was forced to get on camera.
Well, how is that? How is that? Because
well, again, you are your brand. Your face is your brand.
Right.
So niggas used to say, yo, Forbes, what up? I'd be like, who the fuck he talking to? My name is Forbes, I'm Doggie
And
Diamonds.
Forbes is you and Rec.
So I felt like I didn't have an identity.
Wow.
So
what made you want to do
So I
that?
seen people coming in the game and they was getting opportunity because they had a name and an identity, but they was calling me Forbes. So I felt like I had to get my own identity. I had to be Doggie Diamonds. I'm not Forbes. It's like Smack is not Smack. That's the name of the DVD. You understand what I'm saying? We call him Sub-Zero, but his name is Freeze. But Fendi is Fendi, and the Come Up DVD is the Come Up DVD. He branded himself. You understand what I'm saying? That's why Fendi used to be on every DVD.
You dropping knowledge.
You understand what I'm saying? So I realized you can get swallowed into your brand, and then one day if you sell your brand, you can't be Forbes no more. Because you sold it. But Doggie Diamonds live forever. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why you brand yourself. You don't call yourself your brand, not unless your name and your brand is. That's why my shit is called Doggie Diamonds No Filter. You know what I'm saying? And I've learned to have a little filter because I used to hurt a lot of niggas' feelings, man. Niggas used to be calling crying, man.
I ain't gonna lie.
Niggas be calling crying, yo, man. He said that, yo, he went at Flex. You can't go at Flex. I'm like, yo, but why not though? That nigga's a man. Everybody's a man, and none of us is above correction.
All right, let's get into it. Why did you go at Flex?
Because he was defending Mr. C. I broke the Mr. C story when he got caught with the trans.
That nigga did a couple times.
Yeah, well, the only reason why I broke the story, then I'm gonna tell you why I broke the story. I broke the story. I called N.O.R.E. It was a website called Diary of a Street King, and it had the mugshot and all this shit of Mr. C with the fun boy. You know what I'm saying? So
behind y'all was crazy, y'all.
yeah. So I called Rec and I said, yo, I just seen this Mr. C shit. Should I put it out? He's like, yo, put that shit out. I put it out. I tweeted it. And I always tell people it's not about followers. It's who follows you. You can have 10,000 nobody. You got 10,000 bots. I got important people that watch me. I don't have a lot of followers, but I got a following. It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? So when the Mr. C shit broke, I put that shit out, and it started explaining his behavior to me. Because he used to act like a real fucking sucker. You know what I'm saying? So I used to be like, oh, that's why he act like a bitch. Because he like fun boys. So you have to realize, when you have people in these power positions and they living in closets, and you say certain things in songs, they not playing that shit because you offending them. So when everybody's like, Mr. C didn't do that shit, I went at Ed Lover. I went at Moni Love. Like when they was defending Africa.
But he is a Brooklyn nigga, and let's be clear.
Who's a Brooklyn nigga?
Mr. C, you said you defend Brooklyn.
I can't defend that type of Brooklyn. You on Broadway? Nah, I can't defend that. And Mr. C,
your posse's not on Broadway?
He got caught 2 times.
Your posse's not on Broadway?
Nah, that's some other shit. No, but look this. My thing was this. It wasn't even the fact that he was a fun boy. It was the fact that, nigga, you did criminal activity. And when we do criminal activity, we get blown up. We go to jail. And that's the same shit with Vlad. And I'm glad. Let me go back to this. If Doggie Diamonds say some shit I have no business saying, they go after my investors and sponsors. They try to cut my lifeline so I can't eat. You're gonna lose a shoe deal, you're gonna lose a sponsor, you're gonna lose all that shit. If you do something. People mad at Vlad and academics, but they're funded by Complex. Why nobody say nothing about Complex? Why nobody go after their investors and their sponsors? When it's me, you gonna cut my lifeline. So when Vlad say, yo, give a fuck about y'all niggas, I'm funded by, I know who giving me my check. We gotta go after the money, because they always go after our money. We gotta put pressure on our money. When Ice-T made Cop Killer, where they went? To Warner.
Warner, exactly.
Yep.
Warner, yes.
Which when G-Rap made the album, Wanted Dead or Alive, he had a song in there about shooting the cops. Warner Brothers dropped Cold Chillin'. They had to put the album out independent. We don't go after the money because we don't know about money. We do nigga shit. Oh, I hate him. You think he give a fuck about us if he's still funded? He told us to our face, give a fuck about y'all money.
His living ain't changed.
Yeah, he give a fuck, and I don't give a fuck how much black pussy
Your
you
posse
get.
is not on Broadway?
No.
That's Sir Mix-a-Lot.
What posse's on, bro?
Yeah, that's Sacramento, nigga. Washington. No, Washington.
I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, so with us, when we have issues and we have grievances with people, let's cut their lifeline like they'll do us.
I respect that.
You do some shit you ain't got no business doing. I'm telling you, they gonna go right to your life. So who's funding this? Who paid for this here? Oh no, I'm going after you. I'm gonna cut his lifeline. With us, we be mad at the motherfucker. They be like, yo, I'm still picking up a check every 2 weeks. Y'all could be mad at who the fuck you want.
Did you vote for Kanye?
No, why would I vote for Kanye?
I didn't vote for Kanye either.
Yeah, I think Kanye has mental illness. I think Kanye has mental illness. And why wouldn't he? His fucking mother died.
That's it. Where
Who
it
is not
started.
gonna be fucking crazy if the closest person to you passes away, and Kanye said, I sold my soul to the devil and got a crappy deal. That's what he said. So when your mother died, because she's trying to live this Hollywood life out of your mouth, I'm not saying this about his mom. Condolences to him and his mother. That's what you said. How you not gonna go crazy if you partly feel responsible why your mother died? So what you gotta do, gotta go sit on somebody's couch. Talk to somebody that's a professional, because we don't have coping mechanisms. That's what we all lack, coping mechanisms. Again, you step on my shoe, it could have been a mistake. Why did I have to shoot you? Now I'm in jail for 10 to 20 years because you stepped on my shoe. When I leave my house, I never say, okay, crib, I'll see y'all later, I'm going to jail because I'm going to go outside and kill somebody. The most rewarding thing is when you walk in the house and take your fucking shoes off and put that key in the door. That's the most rewarding thing when you leave. You don't say, all right, dishes, don't worry, somebody gonna wash you because I'm about to go to jail because I'm stabbing somebody. Or yo, I'm going to die. The most rewarding thing you could ever do in your life is put your key in the door and walk in your home. Every day you leave your home, always envision coming back home. That's what I do. When you turn in your driveway, don't you be like, you hit that garage door, you like, yeah, I made it. Because we in a war zone. The black man we're hunted. Everybody hates us. Some of our own women hate us. Other black men
I asked you this earlier, but
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna ask it again.
Go ahead.
Do you really think that being a rapper is the most dangerous job in the world?
I think being a black man is the most dangerous job because Tamir Rice wasn't a rapper. Trayvon Martin wasn't a rapper. And hold up. Niggas talking about rappers, where the fuck is y'all rhymes at though? Where y'all albums? Where y'all songs? All I see y'all dick eating on motherfucking Instagram. All I see niggas dick eating on Instagram and going live with niggas. Where's the music? That's what I'm saying. Once the music stop, all this shit is over. Because that's what brought us together. Not these niggas with these podcasts and these shows. Nigga, first of all, a lot of y'all niggas is rehashing my stories. So let's just get that straight.
Let's throw that out.
Because a lot of niggas you talk to, I already talked to them. So when Petey Crack goes on Vlad and say, Jay-Z heard Cam shit and cut the fucking shit off, where you heard that first? Why you think Jadakiss said, like Philly, you over there drooling? Petey Crack said that in my interview. I asked him, what's the Philly slang? Right after that, he says that. You understand what I'm saying? So if you do music, if you rap, you could get into other ventures. But we love you because of your music. And that's why you got all the followers And when you drop shit, nobody gives a fuck because they rather see you than hear you. Because you became a fucking clown. And I don't fuck with clowns. You know why? Because when the clown paint get on you, you a clown too. Now peep this. You're married, right? So
my wife is right
your
there.
wife is
I love
right
her.
there. So if you
Trying to go home. Very.
look, if you get around a woman, and you hug her, I don't hug women that I'm not dating. First and foremost, I don't.
You don't hug no women.
I don't hug no women that I'm not dating. No.
Don't hug women that I don't date. But
I don't hug women because the shit feel good and I feel it's very intimate. And I shouldn't be hugging.
Because you a horny nigga. Like, just don't
I think. No, look, hugging. I can feel your fucking heartbeat.
No, that's not true. Because in Latino culture, we can hug everybody.
But I be pumping the brakes on that shit because you can't be hugging me and kissing me on my cheek. So let's
that's
say
because you're
that.
not Latino. Let's go.
So let's say that, right? You hug a woman, she kissed you on the cheek. Her lipstick is on you.
She's pregnant.
No. She kissed you on the cheek, her lipstick is on you.
Right.
When you go home to your wife and say, I hugged somebody and they kissed me, you think she believe that shit?
If she's Colombian, she probably would.
But my thing is this. When you got lipstick on your collar, EFM, when you got lipstick on your collar, how did you get so... But I'm just saying, if you got lipstick on you and makeup on you, because a lot of women be caked the fuck up. How you got that on?
Nah, most chicks are gonna be mad.
So if you a nigga and you got clown paint on you, you was around fucking clowns. And clown shit rub off on niggas.
He was prepared.
You know what I'm saying?
He was prepared.
You know what I'm saying?
He's prepared. He's prepared.
So when I see people doing clown shit, if you my man, I don't go to the internet, I go to you. I hit you and I say, yo, you wildin' right now. You wildin'.
Roll up? How you gonna crush up and not roll up? I don't have no
I tell people, you know what I'm saying? I tell
183rd, what's the
I don't
word?
go to the internet. I say to niggas, when you go to the internet, you ain't serious, man. If you say you pulled a gun out on me, if you say you did certain shit, you told the internet, you fucking lying. No nigga has ever pulled a gun out on me in my life and they're still living. That's a fucking fact. Or they didn't shoot. So if you pull a gun out on me, what happened after that? I got your number and we're friends. How'd I get your number? That's another story. It's another story. But who I just kicked in the ass, he know I'm talking about him. He know I'm talking about him. Because I don't give bum niggas light. You understand what I'm saying? Again, you're not a worthy opponent. I'm going to help you. You can't help me. You struggling.
Should we make some noise with it?
Niggas is struggling. Yeah, go ahead.
Let's make some noise.
Because this is such real talk. Look, this is such real talk because I got people, every time you see me, I'm really always by myself.
Yes.
So niggas be thinking I'm by myself. I'm not by myself. Right? I really have a lot of niggas and I got a big family, predominantly men. And when people see shit about me on the internet, they love me. They be like, yo, hold on. Don't that nigga know niggas are pushers? And I be like, and I be saving. I be like, nah, look. My cousin tell me all the time, yo, you know we not gonna listen to you after a while, right? You can't be saving niggas. But my thing is, that nigga is dumb. He has a death wish. The universe gonna take care of him. Somebody gonna kill him. It don't gotta be us. Somebody's gonna kill him. Some niggas got a death wish. N.O.R.E, historically, everybody who I told you I had a problem with, look where they're at right now. Run the names off in your head.
No, I know.
Where they at? Where they all at? Niggas is locked the fuck up.
Me and you been speaking for 15 years.
This is what I'm telling you. I used to say,
you're right. You're correct.
That nigga is bad news, man.
You're correct.
The shit niggas be doing think is cute, but the same shit that make you laugh, make you cry. When you smile, if you turn it this way, that's a frown. You know what I'm saying? So the shit niggas be thinking is cute and funny, somebody don't think that shit is funny.
Okay, well, I just want to throw this out there.
We're gonna take a picture.
Yo, but by the way, Doggie Diamonds, you killed it. We might push your shit somewhere else because your shit, you Malcolm X'd it.
I just gotta give the homie, the big homie. Free my brother Turf Diamond, and free my brother Snipe. Free my brother Snipe and free my brother Turf Diamond.
God bless them.
They've been Turf is locked up for something that he didn't do. Been locked up for 18 years. And I went to see him and Sherman the Worm was right there on the visiting floor.
Sharon N.O.R.E. Big up
Doggie
Sharon
Diamonds,
N.O.R.E.
what's up? I'm like, oh shit, Sharon, what up? So
Big up Sharon N.O.R.E.
yeah, so you know, if you have a comrade in prison, that JPay, if you say, yo, bro, what's up?
Is that like Cash App?
Yeah, it is. But just saying, yo, bro, what's up? That shit'll make their whole day. Some of our comrades have been in prison, and when I go see Turf, he's smiling, and I say, bro,
This is the happiest prisoner I ever met.
you know what he told me though? He said, yo,
he was in the feds jail. He'd call me, and he was more happier than me. I said, how can I ever have a bad day?
yeah, and
This
when
motherfucker right here, Chain Bean, real talk.
Yeah.
He would call me, like, yo, what's up?
Chain Bean was the happiest guy calling from jail, bro.
Yes, I swear to God.
I never met the most happiest person from jail.
But when I went to see him,
get excited to hear from y'all.
Yeah, man.
listen, when I went to see him, he's been in jail for 18 years.
Wow.
And then when I went to see him, he was so happy to see me. And he said, little bro, yo, you doing that shit. And he told me, leave that street shit alone, man. He told me, leave that street shit alone. He told me, don't worry about the streets. The streets is the easy part for us. The hard part is getting in that game and finagling it and creating jobs for people. So when your man come home, you're supposed to say, yo, I don't want to give you money, because if you give a man fish, you're not teaching him how to fish. I want to employ you. I want to be able to put you on paper to get them boys to give you a parole board. Be able to write a letter for you because I got a letterhead in the LLC. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be giving their man money and sneakers, and now he's trying to rob you in 3 months and say, that nigga only gave me money and sneakers. Stop giving your man money and sneakers. Give him a fucking job. And if you've been out here bullshitting, then you a fucking bum. Because I'm tired of bums, truthfully. I'm tired of fake companies. I'm tired of these scamming niggas that tag your favorite artist shit. I'm tired of all that shit. All that shit is some scam shit, too. I'm tired of all that shit. Tired of all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I didn't mean to take over the show. It's just that I got 25 years of pent up shit that I could say on my platform, but I'm amongst family and friends, and I'm able to speak freely.
Please.
Without being censored, oppressed, and anything. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing censored here.
And I want to also, I got to shout out Charlemagne the God.
Yeah.
The reason why I got to shout out Charlemagne, because Charlemagne did something for me that I felt other people should have did. And he squashed a potential beef and a war that could have happened.
With who?
With Taxstone. Charlemagne squashed that. He called me on the phone and said, yo, Tax want to talk. And I was beyond talking at one point to where I was just dumb. And when I called you, you said Black Lives Matter. I just hung up. Don't try to talk sense into me, because I just wasn't. You can't talk sense into me. I'm angry. You know, once you get attacked, and I helped with that situation over there. Combat Jack hit me and was like, yo, could you help me with this promo? And I did. I don't fuck with him neither, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with him neither. You know what I'm saying? I asked that man, yo, this man is attacking me. That's your man. Yo, could you mediate this shit? You know what I'm saying? Because this shit gonna get stupid. Everybody act like it was funny. And I'm like, okay. And Charlemagne hit me and said, yo, he want to talk to you. And I said, yo, let's talk. And when I talked to him, me and him had just had a genuine ass conversation. And we realized how much we Brooklyn niggas. You don't give a fuck and neither do I. We're not supposed to clash. You Brooklyn. And I felt like I gave him some information. That he could have carried with himself. But, you know, it was just unfortunate, his events, you know what I'm saying, and all the things that happened. But Charlemagne spearheaded that. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, I didn't grow up with Charlemagne. He don't gotta stop nothing. He don't gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? Right. All these Brooklyn niggas that know both of us. And they watching this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? So if you beef with somebody that I know, nah, because if it's yellow tape on the floor, I know the dead person. I'm gonna grieve regardless of what. So if it was no bloodshed, if it was just word, and then you go on Vlad TV and call me a cop in front of a cop. So that's why I was really mad. I'm like, hold how you calling me a cop? And then when he explained to me why he called me that, I was like, come on, bro, you know you ain't supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying? But he apologized to me. And he publicly apologized. Because I don't do public disrespect and private apologies. We don't do that.
Talk that talk.
You know what I'm saying? If I disrespect you publicly and I'm wrong, again, I will always say, yo, my bad. That don't make me pussy, that make me a man. Because I'm not always right. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm one of the baby cousins of my cousins. And I still gotta listen to my older cousins. I don't care if I got more money than them, more stature. They still, but this is what I try to tell people, because niggas be letting little niggas run them because he got money. You just a sucker with money. You just a little bitch with money. You know what I'm saying? And how you gonna call a nigga younger than you your OG? I never did that shit in my life. I never call no little nigga my OG. And I don't even call them little niggas no more, because once they shoot, he a man now. He going to a man jail. You know what I'm saying? But I be saying niggas, yo, my OG. I'm like, yo, that nigga call a 30-year-old his OG? That nigga 50? You know what I'm saying? And I still got OGs. Shout out to Cook, shout out to Fats, that'll call me and say, Lil bro, what the fuck are you doing? And I be like, alright.
Got some water. Can
I get some water? Where's the water?
This is drinking. Let's take a picture, bro.
Yeah, you went. You. I gotta use it. I love where you went.
Santa Claus.
But let's be positive.
No, I am positive.
Let's take a picture for Santa Claus.
So can we talk about the Rap Radar story?
Please.
Why did they say, or it was B-Dot, right? That was like,
yes,
you stole their shit, basically. Why did he say that?
Stole what?
That he wouldn't be doing podcasting if it wasn't for them.
I mean, okay. I don't think. I can't speak for him. But Rap Radar had nothing.
Rap Radar had nothing to do with us doing podcasts. This had all to do with him. But I respected what B-Dot said, and I know exactly what he's talking about. And he said that because
they brought you on the show, and everybody liked your episode. And then everybody was then
we were already formulating our shit, dude.
So that was, you know.
Respect, Reggie. I'm sorry, Reggie.
That was it.
But we did it better, man. Yeah. Like that was it.
Come on, brother.
We just did it better, bro.
But you know what though? Why in media sometimes?
And let me tell you something. I love B-Dot.
We need to have the camaraderie.
I love B-Dot and I love Elliot. And I taught Elliot to relax. Like, I taught Elliot, relax, bro. Like, I don't need to be, like, we're in our own zone. We're in our own zone. I don't need to diss you. I don't need to diss you. We're in our own zone, bro.
But that's what in the beginning, they thought it was a competition.
They thought it was a competition.
It was not
and I had to let them know I'm running my own zone. And B-Dot gave me one of the most best compliments ever. B-Dot said, I'm a real fan. And when he said that, it bothered me. So I had to go back into my real bag and be a real fan. I said, you can't have that on me. You can't have you're a real fan.
I respected B-Dot when they interviewed Jay-Z. I felt like he was really trying to ask Jay-Z a question. Elliot Wilson was key and laughing too much, man. That shit started pissing me off.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I like that interview.
B-Dot was asking him these questions.
I like that interview. I could tell when they was editing it.
Because we get into...
You know, that was in Malibu House and
because we get... You know, you gotta think. Interviewers, we under a lot of criticism. Because niggas want to know, why you ain't asking this? Why you ain't asking that? Well, sometimes we have to answer that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, every interview that I did, I never wrote interview questions down. Never. Not one time. It's all a flow. It's all a conversation. Right. I know when to probe. I know when to back off. I can see when people get uncomfortable. I say, damn, like that shit kind of bother him a little bit. I'm not going to talk about that anymore. And I know when to go other places with it. So, like when you interview Nas, niggas is mad as a motherfucker at you. Like, yo, he ain't asked Nas this, he ain't asked that.
It was a different type of experience, man. People don't understand that.
I would like to address this. Can I?
See how I turn it as my interview now? Like it's,
No, it's your
there's no
interview.
filter now. Yeah. Address that. Yeah, because people was mad as hell at that.
We never go to anybody. Tonight, you came to us, correct?
Facts, yeah.
At that time, Nas was our brother. We went to him. It was not the right thing to do. Then when we actually interviewed the actual interview, it was in his space. We didn't want that. Is Nas my friend? Of course. That's the reason why he tuned into 3 different Drink Champs. And he just tuning in. But if I had a chance to do it over, I would never, ever do it that.
You would ask him different questions, or you would do the same thing?
No, I wouldn't ask him different questions at all. I would ask him the same questions, but in our environment.
Got you.
And that's it. That's not his fault. That's not my fault. It was just we had business together.
It's great for what it was.
It's great for what it was. They had business together.
I was happy to see him talk.
Yeah.
No, but we had people out there. My bro Deuce just came home. Like it was just like I was a producer that day.
How do you deal with the scrutiny though?
I love it.
You love it? Okay.
Love it.
How you deal with the scrutiny? How do you feel? Nah,
let me tell you something. That interview made us.
I don't know if that.
You mean Nas?
No, I'm not saying made us, but I'm saying it made us like.
You know what made y'all?
Bigger.
You know what made y'all? KRS-One in it.
What happened with the Africa Bambaataa shit?
Yes. Because
Really?
KRS-One said, "I don't give a fuck," and I.
But you know that was.
Now you got to remember the Africa Bambaataa
That
thing.
was terrible.
Look,
That was terrible.
The Africa Bambaataa.
No, it wasn't terrible on his part. It was wrong the way it
terrible on his
was
part. Let's be clear.
intercepted by everybody else.
Let's be clear. He didn't know what the fuck he was
Yeah,
talking
he didn't
about.
know what the fuck he was
All right,
talking
now
about.
look.
It was terrible. This nigga's good.
Look.
This nigga's
The Africa
good.
Bambaataa thing, that's the story that I broke too. So when you asked him about it and he said he don't give a fuck, I don't know if that's necessarily true that he don't know about it. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Nah, he didn't know about it.
All right.
No. I don't think he's saying. I think what he's saying is that he didn't know the story broke.
Yeah,
That's what
he
you're
didn't know the
saying.
story broke.
Okay, because no.
You might say that he knew, but he didn't know the story broke.
But he knew Africa Bambaataa was fucking with.
I mean, I don't.
Going too far, Doggie.
I'm gonna tell you. Well, I can't say why because one of the people was deceased. He know, nigga. I'm not gonna put that on nobody. He knew, because remember I interviewed all the victims. And they told me somebody from BDP was in the room too.
I'm gonna take a picture right now.
Nah, I gotta let him finish.
So that wasn't really
going on over there?
that really wasn't like no industry secret. Like everybody knew that though.
There's finger popping going on.
Well, I don't know about no finger popping, but they was doing some weirdo shit. Yeah, like that shit is. That wasn't no industry secret. Like all the motherfuckers knew. You know what I'm saying? So what it is again, it's the elephant in the room. I walk in the room and see an elephant. I'm like, oh shit, an elephant.
Yeah,
Niggas
you
like,
gonna shut it out.
and niggas like, what elephant? I don't see no elephant. I'm gonna look at y'all funny.
Right.
Cause the elephant shit gonna be this high first and foremost. You gonna smell it, and that nigga's big. So in hip hop, unfortunately, when we do things wrong, many of us turn a blind eye instead of checking your men. That's what I like to be. I like to call my man and say, yo, before niggas kill you, you need to chill.
Right.
Because you're gonna
relax.
get killed. Yeah, you're gonna get killed. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get killed. So with that shit, but then you gotta, not to get real deep on here, but
we've been deep as we can go.
Listen, the pedophile thing, that shit runs so far and deep with a lot of shit, bro.
In hip hop, bro?
And yes.
Really?
Yes.
I'm ready to take my wife.
Hold up, bro. I want to hear this shit.
All right. With all due respect, how old was Aaliyah when people was fucking with her?
No, absolutely. We already knew that was foul.
That's pedophilia.
And you're absolutely right. Hip hop accepted it, which is crazy.
That's pedophilia.
Yeah.
How many people did songs with R. Kelly?
I did a song with R. Kelly, but I was fucked up. I was 36 years old though.
And you knew that
Don't
nigga was
say
a
that out
pedophile.
loud, man.
I didn't know if I knew he was a pedophile.
Fuck out of here.
But I did take the check. It was also 36,000. That's all.
36,000.
Yo. You talking about the song We Ride? I love that song.
That's my only record with Jay-Z.
Sorry, guys.
So the point I'm making is that it be shit that niggas be knowing. Niggas will just turn a blind eye to that shit. It's like when a nigga man a snitch. What he say? He ain't tell on me.
Oh.
But you still a snitch though. But niggas will be like, yo, he didn't tell on me. You understand what I'm saying? So you can't always turn a blind eye to shit. You gotta correct your man.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
What the hell you drinking?
I'm drinking about. Why? You gonna have a drink
Not
after
going to
16
drink.
years?
Not gonna drink.
No.
Never.
I had Cormega drink a sip.
Shout out to Cormega. Cormega called me one day and he talked me off the ledge when I was going through some turbulent times. See, I seek counsel. When I'm going through shit, I seek counsel. I call people who have been through shit and know shit. And anybody who ever tell you something that's going to risk your freedom or your life is not your friend.
Fire.
Anybody that ever tell you,
Fire.
yo, go kill that nigga, yo, if that was me, I would kill him. That's not your man. I called my cousin one day. I was gonna stab this nigga in Atlantic Center.
That your cousin?
No, I called my cousin because I was gonna stab this nigga.
Please.
And he said to me, go home.
Go home.
Because he know
Great
that
cousin.
He know that I stabbed him, but he also know that I threw my life away.
And he's done after that.
So he told me, go home. Go home.
Go home.
You know what I'm saying?
I respect
So
cuz.
Cormega, I called Cormega one day, and I say, yo, Mega, I'm going, because Cormega defended me in that situation with the tax on shit. Cormega defended me. He publicly said something.
What did he say?
He said, Doggie Diamonds always beneficial to me, and I got 20/20 vision. So people started saying, oh, Mega said he's official. I'm like, hold on, so I love it. So then I called Mega and I was like, yo, Mega, man, I don't know if I could just chill. And he said, yo, with a lot of responsibility comes with power.
Nigga called power moves.
And he said, you got power to make shit happen in the street. Just know how responsible you gotta be now. So yeah, I could call, I could call, but now one of them could lose their life and go to jail. I gotta think about that too. You know what I'm saying? So that's my first cousin. That's his son right there. And his younger brother. So if I call my first cousin out and something happened to my first cousin, what the fuck I'm gonna tell his son? That I was mad and I couldn't control myself? Or I couldn't put in my own work?
Probably got me noise today.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's why I used to tell niggas too, yo, stop being the crash test dummy, my nigga. Stop being the dummy.
Please, have some cherries.
Cherries is not real.
Have some cherries. Yeah, cherries is not real.
Cherries is not real.
Yeah, we go. I want to look, focus on the camera, and tell the camera that not only Doggie Diamonds is one of my favorite interviewers.
You said I was the best too.
He's the best interviewer. And I fuck with him, I love him, and I follow him. And if y'all don't, then that's on y'all.
I love anybody that could call me and admit their errors. And when N.O.R.E hit me one day and said, yo, I haven't been a good friend to you, I kind of didn't know what he was talking about. And then when he explained it, I wasn't really mad at it because I wasn't mad at him. But it made me draw closer to him because he didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to do that. And the fact that he did that made me happy because I was like, yo, I got my bro back. You know what I'm saying? And he realized something that he didn't even do nothing wrong, but he felt like it was error in his, in him. So I thought that was dope. And we've been talking ever since, you know what I'm saying, just building, you know what I'm saying. But I respect the man's busyness, I respect his business, and I'm happy for him, you know what I'm saying, because we do have to go to different stages in our life, and this is a different stage. I want him to do choruses again, so could y'all please hit him on Instagram and say, Doggie Diamond sent me here, and you need to start doing hooks again.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Doggie Diamonds sent me here, N.O.R.E. And you need to start doing hooks again. But shout out to the Drink Champs, Drink Champs Army, Drink Champs Family, DJ EFN.
Let me let you Doggie Diamonds. Hold on.